Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
Good morning, hello, welcome. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. It is a wonderful morning. So, what do we got going on? Hey everybody who has been waiting in the queue. It's good to see you all today. We are going to be none other but doing a little bit of a tier list ranking video where we are going to compare all of the episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants from seasons 1 through 5. And we're going to compare them. So hey Mr. Wanapon, hey Super Nelson, hey Matthew, hey Bevo, hey Spoger, hey Super Nelson, Mr. Goobers. Welcome. It's good to have you all here. Welcome. So, I'm going to quickly record an intro for this video. And so, because basically, hey Crazy Kids Vlogs, hi Dang Dog. What we're watching right now, what we're doing, I want to actually reuse. So we're live streaming now, but I want this to be a video that actually gets posted later, so I need your help actually. I'll cue you when I need you, but I'm gonna want you guys to say hi in the chat kind of like you are right now. Hey Jan, hey, hello everybody. We're gonna want that so that we can have you guys basically say hi to YouTube. Also, how's the music right now? Is it too loud? Let me know. Let's see, I'm comparing everything. I'm doing a weird setup today because I'm live streaming with my Sony camera, but what's very interesting, hey Keaton, welcome. What's very interesting is I'm recording on the camera too. And meanwhile, I'm recording my Yeti microphone. I'm recording it to the live stream and recording it separately. So if everything goes to plan, not only do I have the live stream here, but I should have separate video files and separate audio files. Hey, honey. So I might be able to have the editing for this video be very easy, and even though we're playing the music right now, I can have all this footage without the music, so that might be really nice for the editing. So we'll see how all that works. Let's go ahead and record a little intro really quick. And this is going to be for the YouTube video, and when I mention my live stream chat is with me, that's where I want you guys to go wild, alright? Let's go. I got a little idea for it. I hope it's funny. We're gonna see. Maybe I can, let's see. Nah, I'll just pop up. Can I hide? I can hide behind the chair, maybe? Hello! And then, welcome! To! No, I'm not in the screen there. I'm gonna try that again. It's so hard to hide. This camera gets so much. 2. I gotta look into the camera. 2. The video. Today we are going to be ranking every single SpongeBob. Let me try that one more time, because it's not every single, is it? Hello SSS. Hello Keaton. We are currently recording the intro to the YouTube video that this stream is going to be cut into. Well, hey Nirvana. Welcome Jacob. Hi everybody. Thank you for being so proud of my animations. Yeah, you like the Spider-Bob No Way Home? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Alright. So what was the last word I said? Video. I have to end with video. Video! Today, I am here with my live stream chat, and we are going to go ahead and compare every episode of SpongeBob SquarePants from seasons 1 through 5. The good stuff. So, we have a little tier list we're creating, and I'm really excited to be part of that. So, without further ado... Oh, wait. Yeah, actually, no. One thing, I gotta change one thing. Alright, this should be working out. So without further ado, it's tier list time! It is tier list time, okay. Awesome. Alright. How's the music for you guys for the stream here? We should be able to have, we're gonna have basically no music in my, like, YouTube, well, I'm gonna edit the music back into the video version of this. But we doing good? I'm just double checking all my equipment. That's the funny thing is where I go in between, like, oh, we're having the stream right now, we're hanging out. I'm going back and forth between that and, like, the YouTube video thing. Basically, the YouTube video isn't for the J Chase Films channel. It's actually for the J Chase Streams channel. But I want to start posting clips of our streams more often. And so this will be a kind of more edited full video clip thing. And it might even be our, when you go to the YouTube channel of J Chase Streams, this video is probably what's going to be, like, on the header there. Yeah, your first time to be in a live stream channel. Well, Keaton, I hope we're going to have a good time today. I got to figure out where I'm going to put myself. I want to be over here. I might just have to shrink the whole screen here. Also, I keep forgetting to put this playlist on shuffle, so we always start off with, like, 12 Paper Mario songs in a row. Alright, that should be turned on to shuffle now. Nope. Shuffle is on? It gave me, so, whatever. Shuffle is weird on YouTube, because I never know, because it highlights and then it just disappears. Okay, so, shrink myself. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and, I can't do that live. No, I have to edit it in my little edit window, and we'll shrink down. That good? Maybe I can get smaller. Why does it still look like I'm green, despite the green screen? That's so funny. I am turning into the Hulk. Alright, but yes, today we're going to compare all of these episodes. I think I'm small enough. Maybe that's better. Okay. The rules are simple. These right here are my many videos. I actually, if I were to scroll down right now, we've got every single episode of SpongeBob Season 1 through 5. And they are going to be compared today. So, without further ado, I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. Now, I do want to pull up my reference, which is just the Wikipedia of SpongeBob, because I no doubt will not recognize some of these episode titles, and I will need to search them up. So let's have the SpongeBob Wikipedia on standby there. Can I go through episodes and... I might just have to Google each episode. So I'm going to have the word SpongeBob Wiki ready in my Google. And I'll just type the episode. So, I think we're going to start with the episodes I at least recognize. Anything that I don't recognize will go from there. But let's just get started. So let's just take a quick gander. Let's take a quick gander through all that we have here. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We got Bossy Boots. We got Born Again Crabs. We've got Bubble Buddy. Is this alphabetical? Okay, that helps me. I was trying to figure out how this... Somebody else set up this, and so this is set up in an alphabetical order. I wish it was set up in a season order. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's an Among Us. Well, let's just get started then. Alphabetical order. I guess we could just go in this alphabetical order, and we'll get started. So I have to remind myself. Thankfully, the coolest thing about the Wikipedia is I'm able to actually look at the gallery for the Wikipedia. And so if I pull the Wikipedia page down right here, we can go into the gallery and remind ourselves of what the episode was like. So this is season 5, pretty late in season 5, so 20,000 Patties Under the Sea. Let's see if I recognize this stuff. Oh, I do. Okay, yes, I've seen this episode. I recognize it. They go on the whole submarine journey. This is interesting. If anything, I think we're starting with the absolute middle tier. Like, this is a not outrageously interesting... I mean, the whole, Plankton's whole fist thing turning into a submarine was very interesting because they're doing the delivery of food and they're kind of becoming food vendors. You got this big old sea monster thing. Not outrageously memorable, but not bad. This isn't a bad episode, and I do remember having general fun. Another good... SpongeBob punchlines at the end of episodes are always very good. So I think we're going to put this... the question if it's a C or a B. We have... Oh, is my screen not perfect here? 1 second. Okay. So we've got... There's A through F, but then above that is our super S tier. And then even above that is S+. So we've got plenty of opportunity to kind of give leeway here. I'm thinking I might put 20,000 Patties Under the Sea at C. I think it's a C tier. It's our nice middle ground to start from there, and then we can go up and down from there. Which is weird. You wouldn't think of that episode being such a... Don't spell sus backwards. My math channel? What do you mean, math? I'm very confused. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Yeah. I mean, it's basically already a parody of that. A flea in her dome. I think I recognize a flea in her dome. Alright, we're gonna... How can I... See, the problem is, I'm not sure... Oh, could I just use the search function on the Wikipedia? Does this work? A flea in her dome. Perfect. I'll just use the search feature on the Wikipedia page. So, this is also a Season 5. We're started with the late seasons, which is, of course, when the animation starts getting a little bit wilder. We got Welcome Andy. That's a pretty funny joke. So she's coming back. I remember she's really itchy. Got all the flea stuff. I remember these shots. These are good. I think this is already better than 20,000 Patties. The joke with him drawing that is a classic joke there. All right, this is already immediately better. I'm about to give this a B because this is a... And then we got the whole, like, almost... This reminds me, there's a Popeye, the pirate... the pirate. There's a Popeye the Sailor episode where he basically he gets attacked, his house gets attacked by termites, and this whole gag is very similar to that. Oh, yes, and it's making a face. All right, this is a great episode. I'm going to say this is B right away. This is perfect. I'm happy with that. All That Glitters. All That Glitters is a classic. I think we're slowly getting better and better over time. Because I am loving that. I gotta find this. The search. Look how hidden this little search icon is. You can barely see it over Sandy. All That Glitters. Oh, it just clicked entirely away because I made 2 spaces instead of 1. You gotta spell it exactly right on the SpongeBob wiki. They don't take typos for nothing. Now, All That Glitters, I'm trying to remember what the start of the plot was, because I know he gets... Oh! The spatula breaks! Ah! Oh, what a classic episode! Oh my gosh, yes. His spatula breaks, he goes on a whole journey. That is at the minimum A tier. Oh, this is... I gotta double check. This is a really good episode. The problem is there's so many good episodes of SpongeBob. Oh, the special replacement one, and then his original gets all upset. Oh yeah, the original the replacement one runs away. Oh, this is an amazing episode. I mean, I have to at least give it A tier. I don't know how much leeway I want to give myself for allowing for more S tier ones. Oh man. I might change it, okay? We can change my mind later, but let's give it A tier for now. Arg. Arg is great. Arg has to... this is the pirate episode. They have the little treasure map that was from their board game, and they have the whole, I thought you said Weast. This is classic. I want to remind myself of what season this is, because we've just been doing a lot of Season 5. Alright, so Arg. Is this, What, this is not that? What is this? That was... Am I spelling Arg incorrectly? Oh, it goes straight to the R. Okay. It goes... They have a lot... a lot of SpongeBob products that have Arg in it. So yeah, this is Season 1. Very good stuff early on. Honestly, S tier. S tier for Arg. Arg is incredible. You've got all these amazing jokes. And then that's also Flying Dutchman. Is this the first time that the Flying Dutchman appears? This has to be. Flying Dutchman, I believe, probably the first appearance was in Arg, right? First appearance was in Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost. I forgot he was in Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost. Very good. Artist Unknown. Okay, so this is SpongeBob. SpongeBob is in Squidward's art class. We have Bold and Brash shows up. This is a very classic. Very classic. So Artist Unknown. Oh, I could have just clicked straight to the gallery. That would have been useful. Season 2. What is this? Oh, I forgot about that little live-action little 2-picture thing. This is a classic episode. It's always nice to see an episode where, I mean, any episode surrounded with Squidward, right? When we're focused on Squidward, that's going to be a fun episode. It's fun to watch Squidward kind of take the front form because he's got some really interesting character qualities. And it's, I think, the most fun to see Squidward play off against SpongeBob. That is always the most fun dynamic. And SpongeBob, of course, is the better artist. They go to the... they go to the dump. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, very good. And then it ends up with the statue that SpongeBob made without the Squidward nose because he pulls the Squidward nose off. I'm gonna go actually with A tier. Not as good as Arg. Better, though, than All That Glitters. So we're going to put that above All That Glitters. I think All That Glitters has now cemented itself as A. I definitely think it's not going to be above Artist Unknown. As seen on TV. Oh my gosh, this is hard, everybody. This is so hard to compare all these things. As seen on TV. This is season 3, so getting to the end of what I think is really the golden era. I think seasons 1 through 4 are the absolute golden era. So I can assume that generally throughout this video, season 5 is going to be on the lower tiers. Season 5 is going to be in the lower tiers. But we got Mr. Krabs has got his dog, we got a bunch. Oh, the film set! I always loved this as a kid. I mean, if you might expect, JJ's Films over here, I have been an immense fan of filmmaking ever since I was a kid. So when I saw this, like, depiction of filmmaking in SpongeBob, I loved it. This was huge for me. This immediately gives it some huge points. But the TV production, oh yeah, this might be S tier. Gosh, I am not providing for low enough rankings. I don't know if anything, no, there'd probably be something that goes, I actually can immediately think of some episodes that might go into F tier later. The sweater? S tier. Let me double check to make sure it's not S plus. It probably isn't. I don't think this is S plus, but this is S tier. 100%, that's up there. This is going to be a giant list. Atlantis Squared Pantis is next. So this is interesting to judge because all these other episodes are 11-minute episodes, and now we're comparing it to a movie special kind of thing, right? Because how long is this? How long is it? Okay, so it's 40 minutes. So it was basically like 3.5-ish episodes long. So this is always interesting to compare something. We're going to have a very long gallery. I'm going to scroll. Oh, okay. Patchy the Pirate immediately is some fun stuff there. So we got... They go to Atlantis at some point. I forget the exact... Okay, they go to like a museum. They get on that bus. The bus actually stuff is very fun. I very much enjoyed the bus in this episode. And then this character... Isn't that David Bowie? David Bowie voices this character. I forgot these Patch the Pirate clips. Like him on a boat here. Completely forgot that existed. Oh, all the gold stuff. I remember, oh my gosh, yeah, and there's some artistic changes. I know there's Plankton in a tank at one point in this. Because Plankton, I think, is just trying to steal the, oh, the video game section! This is our musical number, right? Like, she's singing a song. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is slowly ranking up in my mind as I remember it. This is hard. Is it A tier? It might be A tier. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this episode? It's a long one, so it kind of gets a chance to get better over time. But everybody gets their own song with their own little artistic... Yeah. Oh my gosh, the parody of Van Gogh with Squidward, that's just an amazing concept. I mean, Van Gogh Squidward is so good. Oh, yeah. And the special... Is that a butterfly in there? What is that? Well, it was a bubble, right? They were preserving a special bubble that they pop at the end of the episode. Okay. So many commercial break Patchy moments. And then they drive back, and then we have Patchy at the end. I don't know. Is that better than Arg? Ironically, no. I would say it's not better than Arg. I personally enjoyed Arg and As Seen on TV. Like, they're shorter, yes. I think it still gets an A. It's an A. Is it better? It's better than Artist Unknown. I think it's currently our best A tier right now. You guys are saying it's S tier. I mean, it's very good. It's very good. So here's how I'm judging. I'm judging partially off of just reminding myself of what the episode is like and kind of comparing their jokes, comparing maybe the art. Art style is really good on this one. You're right. It is hard to say that that's not S tier. But also another criteria is I'm comparing based off of just my personal memory of it. Did an episode stay in my memory? If it did, then that means it was really, like, it was good enough to stay memorable. And I think memorability is a really important factor in what makes a good episode. We're going to keep it at A for now. We'll come back to it maybe. Band Geeks. I don't even care. Band Geeks is S+. Just no competition. You don't see it on my screen. That is 100%. Band Geeks, S+, no competition. Next. It is so good. I mean, the song at the end, everything there, S+. Can I limit myself? Let me try to make this hard for myself. I have to say, how many episodes do we have in total? This is like, maybe Is it 100 maybe? About that much. I'm gonna say, gonna keep myself limited. No more than 10 in S+. I cannot put more than 10 in S+. Maybe even more than 5 is too many. But I feel like there's so many good episodes. So we're going to try to limit myself there, so I really have to pick the best of the best. And I might boot one out at the end. Band in Bikini Bottom. Is this the one where everybody leaves SpongeBob? If that's true, I hate that episode. Alright, let's go straight to the gallery. Season 5. We have... Oh, interesting. Will Grandma show up? I might have to read a summary of this, because by visuals, I'm not recognizing this episode. The buff cop. They get locked up. Oh, do they complain? I'm literally just guessing at the plot here, because I don't recognize the secret Krusty Krab. Interesting. I literally don't recognize this episode. I think I recognize this visual. So I know I've seen the episode at one point in my life. But, yeah, no, I've definitely seen this episode. Not a great, I mean, whatever. Like, so grandma characters are upset. They close down the Krusty Krab. They open it up secretly. And then basically the whole plot twist is just they try it and they like it again. That's kind of meh. Among all SpongeBob episodes, I mean, let's go C. We're gonna let that be average. I don't think it has anything that would cause me to make it worse than average. Because there's nothing I inherently dislike. I'm just feeling 20,000 patties is definitely better though. So we're gonna keep 20,000 patties above that. Best day ever. Now this was an interesting episode to watch as a kid because when you first hear the Best Day Ever song, that's in the credits of the SpongeBob movie. So as a kid, we all fell in love with this song way before the episode came out, which is interesting. So I'm gonna assume that Best Day Ever was season 4. It was season 4. Look at me. I know my SpongeBob facts. Look at me. So this one gives it gives the visuals for the song. Like, I will say, no matter what happens in the rest of this episode, just the like music video styling of the start of this episode, where we get to see a visual interpretation of this song that we loved from the credits of the SpongeBob movie, that's already amazing. Did the song, am I wrong? Did season 4 come out before the movie? I thought that the movie came out. When did the movie come out? Let's see. SpongeBob movie. The SpongeBob movie came out in 2004, and this episode came out in 2006. Yeah, so this episode came out in 2006. So the movie did come first, because the movie was released after season 3, to my knowledge. And so, yeah, so this whole episode, that song, that's the crazy thing, right? So, like, when you're living through it and the seasons are being released over time, you know, it was 2 years later, you know, we got to have that song and love it. You know, this is back in the day where, like, every set of kids and, like, being driven around in their mom's, like, you know, soccer van, you've got the DVD, not the DVD, the CDs. You got music CDs, and, like, so every kid would have, like, their you know, High School Musical CD, or, you know, their Disney CD. You've got, you know, your Kids Bop stuff, and, you know, we would have, like, our SpongeBob CD, and it would have the Best Day Ever on it and a couple of other specific songs, including, like, the SpongeBob theme song. So, yeah. Like, we loved this song. It was a great song, and now they gave it a real episode, which is brilliant. You know, it's really nice to see that. I wonder if they knew that they were going to do this, because they were probably working on season 4 at the same time as the movie, or around that point. And so I wonder if they kind of just, like, said, this is a good song, let's put it in the movie. I wonder how much that went together. Cooking Mama, are you saying that that's the music that was just playing? Well, we got. I like video game music. Video game music is fun. So, the rest of this episode, however, okay, we got a little leak. Any leak with the tree dome, it can be very funny. So he's crossing off stuff to do that he wants to do. He's trying to make the best day ever. That's right. Pretty good. This might be our first B. No, we have a B, but this is probably better than a fleeing the tree dome. The beginning is very good, but I remember as a kid getting bored towards the end of this. Like, the whole ending kinda did not have that much pizzazz. This episode starts like the strongest in the world, and then it just slowly gets like just less creative, I think. But still good. Still, let's put that as B. Better than Flea? Yeah, better than Flea for sure. Best frenemies. This is interesting. I don't think that this isn't fun, but this is definitely... Is Best Frenemies about Mr. Krabs and Plankton as kids? If that is true, then that's a quite memorable episode. Alright. Oh no, the kelp shake? Oh, okay. So this is interesting for me, because kelp shake, this episode, I didn't like it as a kid when I first watched it. Because I think I found it unsettling. You know, I was creeped out by the way that they grew, like, the fuzz on them after they ate it. Yeah. This, basically from this point onwards, I was, like, terrified of it. I think as an adult, I find it funny. It's kind of a parody of classic, like, Hollywood horror movies. You know, like, oh, you know, they turn into a monster from such an innocent thing. The green furries intensifies! Oh my gosh. You just broke me, man. You just broke me with that. Alright, we're gonna give the Green Furries episode a B. I think it's redeemed itself for myself. Like, over time, I think it's a better episode, but when I was a kid, I didn't like it. So it's a good B. We got no D, E, or F. Why is there an E? Who puts an E in a grading system? I'm never gonna use that. We'll just... No. That would be mean. Alright, Big Pink Loser. Oh, this is when he doesn't get the trophies. Okay, so Patrick is having trouble getting trophies. Very good. Alright, season 2. What a good episode. Slightly tough. So I will say, Patrick being sad is sometimes, it's a tough thing to watch. But at the same time, his frustration and his failures are always so funny. And this has maybe one of the best memeable gags in the entire show. I gotta say, this whole moment right here literally excels it up one whole tier. Whatever I was gonna give it, the lid moment has to increase it by 1. Everything else, though, I was gonna say that everything else is kind of meh. The whole him competing thing, everything else was... I'm gonna give this, let's see. I'm gonna put it at A. I'm gonna put it the lowest at A. Maybe right above All That Glitters. Is it better than the spatula? That's tough. I will say for the meme only. Just for the jar meme, I think Big Pink Loser is better than All That Glitters. What did you guys think about that episode? You think that's S+? Okay. Listen, I know we're gonna disagree on a couple things. And some of my decisions might make you mad. But this is my show. It's all my opinion. It's not, nothing is official with this. Nothing is set in stone. You can make your own of this, actually. I just found this little pre-made tier list. Somebody put all the effort in putting all these thumbnails into the bottom, so... I want to adjust this if I can. 1 second. My whole screen, I feel like... How can I make this better for myself? Okay. Do I have room to gesture now? Sort of. I've got some room to gesture. Okay. I was like, I kept hitting the edge of the green screen and I didn't want that. Blackened Sponge. That is a odd episode title. What the heck is Blackened Sponge? Not sure I'm gonna... Season 5. Oh, he gave himself a black eye. What a horror... Such a weird name. Like, what? It's an advancedly weird name. Oh, what a good start, though. I do remember this start. That's not a bad start for an episode. We just have a little sequence of him. Oh, okay, no, I didn't like this out. No, not a good episode. The beginning was good, actually. But the gross out humor that they do later on in the show just gets like, it's just not aimed right. You know, there's something wrong about it. Something that doesn't hit quite right. And does he? Yeah, and then he goes and does the thing again. He's in the dream world. Why does this episode feel so long? I kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And then the punchline is that they do rock, paper, scissors. Okay, pretty unrememberable. I'm gonna actually give that D. We'll let that be my first D. Just, F tier. You know what? How about this? E tier? E tier is for the awkward stuff. E tier is, since E doesn't exist in a grading scale, E tier is going to be reserved for not the worst of the worst. Worst of the worst has to be given an F. But E tier is like, it's not even worth talking about. It's just not. Because if it's worth talking about, then it's an F. All right, Blackjack. What a name for an episode. Blackjack. Blackjack's Guardworm? What? Is this a character? Am I forgetting that there's a whole character? Season 5, his cousin Blackjack has kidnapped his parents. Okay, I think I recognize that now. Sorry, that's great. What a great joke at the beginning of the episode is to have a ransom letter. Yeah, okay, because he got bullied. A little bit of the interesting dynamic, but not a bad plot. Not a bad plot, I think, so far. I gotta remember if there's anything that made this not worth it. He goes to grandma. Oh, that's a weird visual, but they do that. They do that in the later seasons. Oh yeah, there's a lot of cool family members that we get to see that we don't normally for SpongeBob's family. And I think it's really cool just to see that alone. And so we have him. He gets inspired. Kind of a nice little character journey here. How does SpongeBob get to redeem himself? I think the ending is really what's gonna tell me whether or not I like. It's because he's so small. Yes, very good episode actually. The whole episode is kind of like I wasn't sure, but this ending, good ending. Very good ending. Not better than Best Day Ever. Might have to put it in between Best Day Ever and A Flea in Her Dome. I feel like, yeah, B tier. Some of you are saying C tier. I think it's B tier. I think it's easily B tier. Boating School. Okay, we're in season 1 now. I'm good with this. I like all the boat smarts. After that, I'll have to figure out what that is. But Boating School. This is the most classic, right? Like this is just where we get introduced to Mrs. Puff. This is when he throws away his unicycle because he thinks he's gonna get his license. Yeah, season 1. With the classic art style too. Look at these little hand-drawn sponges. Love it. Very good. Very good. Yeah, this you can't. So here's the thing, when it comes to an episode like this, when it's a classic that sets up, you know, so many other things. This sets up Mrs. Puff's character for the rest of the show. And it does a great job too. Like you're immediately, and the radio in the head makes it even better. The radio in the head joke is so awesome. Patrick wearing the square pants was an amazing visual gag as he's all puffed out with the 90s art style here. This is, yeah. So good. So good. We're gonna, you know what? I don't know if I'd say it's A or S tier though. I think it's gonna be top of A right now. Yeah. We got some split. You guys are split on your opinions. Some of you are saying S, some of you are saying A, someone's saying S+. I can't give all season 1 stuff S+. Like I said, I'm only giving 10 episodes total, which is actually a lot of season 1 if I wanted to do that. I'm only giving 10 episodes or less. And I'm trying to keep S tier as small as possible. I don't want to abuse S tier because this is just a great show. Boat smarts. I'm very curious. I'm gonna guess that this is the episode where he like is given his license and then Mrs. Puff regrets it and takes the license back. But it might not be. Season 5. Is this Squidward getting a license? Why would he need one? Why is he here? Oh, wait, no, okay. So this is somewhat like the Krusty Krab thing, where it's represented as like an educational video. Yeah. It's a good gag. Squidward just getting crushed into that. It was fairly good. Some of these gags aren't as good as others. I feel like every other gag here is entertaining, and then the other ones are just kind of like, meh. I feel like I recognize this section. Right, because he's shaving. I recognize that too. This is good. Spinning around, doing all that. Okay, might be B. Ooh, but where in B? We're gonna have too many things in B. No, you know what? If it is B, I'm almost gonna say it's the... Was Best Frenemy... No, Blackjack was there. Huh, I might make Blackjack past Flea one. I might have been entertained by the Flea... No, Blackjack's good. Okay, let's go... Let's go here. I think that's where that belongs. Because it's tough. It's kind of in the middle. Yeah, not sure what to think about that. Born Again Crabs. Wow. Wow. I mean, out of all of the Mr. Krabs episodes, this is one that gives him so much personality. We get to really kind of experience a whole lot about his backstory. I think this is one of the most in touch with the Navy. Oh, wait, no. I thinking, oh, this is a totally different episode. I thought this was something else. I was thinking about the one where he loses his shell and he's got his Navy buddies. No, this is awesome. Okay, so let me backtrack. It's not that episode. This is just the not the nasty Patty, but it's the old, cold, and very full of mold Patty. What a good line. What a very memorable line there. Yeah, and it starts barking at him, and he and the joke where there's the ambulance, and it's like, oh, an ambulance. And then it cuts to him going in. Very good. We get the Flying Dutchman, who's always a fun character. Yes, and so this is a very, a test of Mr. Krabs' soul. I mean, oh, and he thinks he's dreaming, and he does so many nice things for the customers, and then he wakes up, and he's still a bad person, or he thinks he's, and he trades SpongeBob's soul, and one of the very few times that Squidward is, like, nice to SpongeBob, and, like, actually says something nice, like, nah, this is good. This is a good episode. And then SpongeBob annoys the Flying Dutchman so that his soul can't be kept. Oh, man. It's gonna be A tier. Born Again Crabs, A tier. But where? But where in A tier? Is it better than Artist Unknown? No. I don't think it's better than Artist Unknown. I'm wondering if Atlantis SquarePantis might need to be moved a little bit. I don't know why I put Atlantis SquarePantis as better than Artist Unknown. I mean, I guess no, I did it because of all the art styles. Atlantis had so many cool art styles and fun things like that. I think I'm happy with this. We're going alphabetically in order, Matthew, so we'll get there, but right now we're in the B's. So we've got plenty of episodes to go. We're gonna rate every episode here. We're gonna have a definitive list of my favorite to my least favorite episodes. Born to be Wild. This is the one with the biker gang, and the bikers eventually, like, it's like born to be mild instead. I feel like that's the only thing I remember from the episode, which means it has a very shallow plot. There's a ferocious biker gang of old people. Oh, right! Okay, yeah. So... And so does he, like... Oh, yeah, because Mr. Krabs tries to make the entire Krusty Krab targeted towards bikers. They try to get tough, I guess. Yeah. Alright, this little visual is just great in and of itself. Oh, yeah, that was a weird joke, but definitely memorable. The blood and the diet blood. Because they're trying to be all hardcore. And then SpongeBob goes on a tantrum for a half second. And then they get really extreme. Okay. And a good final punchline of Squidward running away with them. Love it. Okay. Not better than Best Day Ever. Might be second place in the B tier. Yeah, I think this is second place in B tier. Best Day Ever is absolutely... Best Day Ever is probably going to keep that top spot in B. I don't think there's ever going to be another B that I'm going to think is better than Best Day Ever. But then again, the reason I put Best Day Ever there is because it gets slow towards the end of the episode, so I have to keep that in mind. Bossy Boots! Oh. Bossy Boots isn't Squeaky Boots, right? Bossy Boots is when Pearl takes over the Krusty Krab, I think. I might be wrong. Yeah, Pearl gets a job at the Krusty Krab. So this isn't the Squeaky Boot episode. This is a tough one. Okay, but it's also the introduction to this classic painting. Like that is a very very Could you imagine a real crab splashing out of the ocean with a giant whale? But so this is the one where SpongeBob gets sad because the whole Krusty Krab goes shot soft. He sells to teenagers who want to stay vegan. The crazy crab. Yeah. And then he has to make a salad. He's all upset about it. He loses the grill. Yeah. He becomes the mascot because there's no fry cook anymore. Mr. Krabs is just like secretly upset, and they have to kind of secretly find a way to make Pearl not want to do this, but Pearl also secretly doesn't want to do it. So SpongeBob is actually in the middle trying to orchestrate two different secret plots, which is entertaining enough. Yeah, this is interesting. I feel like as the episode goes on, it gets better. And then SpongeBob keeps all the stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, is that you know what? I might go, Ironically, I think it lines up right between All That Glitters and Best Day Ever, but does that make it B or A? What do you guys think? Is this B or is it... You're saying C. Interesting. Maybe I am putting too many things in B. I mean, how many jokes redeem this? SpongeBob gets to keep it at home. There's the salad joke. Outside of that, it's SpongeBob being depressed the whole time. So I think I see what you mean by C. You might have changed my mind. These are good gags, though. But yeah, that's kind of it. You know what? Yeah, I think I have to be a little critical. I love this show. It's so hard to be critical, especially to a season 1, right? It's a season 2. Hard to be critical. Hard to be critical to this show. It's so good. If it is C, it's the top of C. 100% the top of C. I don't think it's worse than the cousin episode, though. I definitely enjoy it more than... Oh, no, the Blackjack is... What's the best frenemies again? I've already forgotten it. What is best frenemies? Kelp Shake. Oh, this is so much better than a Kelp Shake. Alright, let's put it... Is it better than Best Day Ever? No, it is not better. I'm gonna keep it B. Listen, this is my opinion, and I think it's B. I think it's B. Breath of Fresh Squidward. Another episode I don't recognize the title of. Fresh Squidward. The Killer Crab. Season 5. I mean, I feel like all the episodes that I'm not going to recognize the title for is Season 5. I feel like I do recognize... Alright, so actually, I think... Oh, yeah. Yes, he makes the electric fence. Okay, so out of Season 5, this is one of the better Season 5 episodes, for sure. Because there's a very... Well, I don't know, what happens in the middle here? Does he get happy? What happens? Oh, does he shock... He shocks himself and his personality gets happy. Yeah. Okay. That's an interesting dynamic. And then he's like competing for Employee of the Month. Haha. Yeah, this is funny. It's funny to see SpongeBob being like, do I really want Squidward to be happy? Is it actually a good thing? Which is hilarious. Very interesting. So I will say, this is not as good as the episode where Patrick gets smart. But it's pretty much the same idea. Something happens, and it changes a character's personality. So, wherever we put this, I feel like... No, maybe Patrick Smart episode is even better. Just, it might go above and beyond. So, Fresh Breath of Squidward. Man. I'm gonna make a slight adjustment. Kelp Shake is now top of C. Just think that's what needs to be done. Boat Smarts is actually not as good as Kelp Shake. Had to reorganize that. And now, Fresh Breath of Squidward. In front of Blackjack. Maybe, no, in front of Born to be Wild. I think also Born to be, yeah, okay. I had to do a little bit of adjusting there. All right, so a little of adjusting, but I think this is more, I'm reminding myself of the broader scope of all these episodes compared to each other. Bubble Buddy, are you kidding? Yeah, Bubble, just, no way. Bubble Buddy, you kidding? That's, no contest. I feel like I might want to shift things down into D. I feel like I'm not utilizing D. And we'll see. Well, as this gets... Because this is about to get really dense. I want to make sure I have the proper mental scale here, so we might adjust a little bit. Bubble Stand. Is Bubble Stand better than Bubble Buddy? That's tough to say if Bubble Buddy or Bubble... Bubble Stand, Squidward floats away in the bubble at the end of it. We have the haha, it's a giraffe joke. We have him building the stand. We have him bending the coin. We have the whole technique. That does seem better than Bubble Buddy episode. The Bubble Buddy episode, he takes him around. Bubble Buddy gets threatened. And then Bubble Buddy's actually alive at the end of the episode. You know what? Demotion. Oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding? Arg is 100% better than Bubble Buddy. I don't even know why I didn't think of that. Yeah, Bubble Buddy is absolutely in between Arg and S seen on TV, but Bubble Stand? S+. Absolutely. S+. D? Mr. Waterpond, you think Bubble Stand is D? That's okay. Everybody's opinion. You're good. Yes, Squidward screaming to blow a bubble has to absolutely, yeah. Bubble Stand is great. Great stuff there. All right, Bucket Sweet Bucket. Probably season 5, because I don't recognize it. Bucket Sweet Bucket. Shop buckets on Amazon.com. Alright. So, door falls down. We're just an episode where the chum bucket is decrepit. He's trying to fix it. Oh, and right. Okay, I do remember this. Because there's one moment where they, like, spiral up the chum bucket while painting, I think. Did it not happen? I don't know. I thought that happened in this episode. Okay. Yeah, sure. Squidward goes above and beyond. Interesting. All right, the little window at the bottom. I do remember this shot. This section, I remember. So it at least has memorability, but not seeing an immense amount of jokes here. him raging out is nice. And them rebuilding the chum bucket as just the Krusty Krab is also good. And then him just pushing it back. And then him having the safe in his stomach the whole time. Yeah. Let's think about this. Bucket Sweet Bucket is better than I'd anticipate it. It gets better towards the tail end, I think. Better than Breath of Fresh Squidward. For sure. Is a flea in her dome about to be... I might have to put some stuff into the middle C tier here. I feel like I didn't have enough in C. Yeah. Now that being said... I keep forgetting. I go away from it and then I come back and I'm like, what was Best Frenemies again? I mean, it's just not keeping in my brain. What was Best Frenemies again? Listen, if anything, this is going to be an accurate tier list. I'm not about to be inaccurate. Kelp, right? Kelp. I got her. Best Frenemies just doesn't. It's not a title card that reminds you of the kelp. There, it should be green. There's nothing there that reminds me of kelp. Bummer Vacation. Bummer Vacation. Probably a season 4 or 5. Season 4. What a shot. Love that. That's good. Let me look at the episode description really quick. He forces SpongeBob to take a vacation to avoid paying a fine. His love of fried cookery prevents SpongeBob from doing so, constantly sneaking back in. Okay. So yeah, he tries to take a vacation. He just keeps coming back. I mean, a pretty very on... Oh! The tiny Krusty Krab? That's a great moment. That is a really good moment. That might be the best moment of the whole episode, though. I feel like the tiny Krusty Krab is the best moment, because then he drives him out to the kelp forest, tries to, like, leave him abandoned there. SpongeBob goes crazy towards the end of it. He's disguised as Patrick. The rest of it is meh, and there's just that one really good moment in the middle where he's got the tiny Krusty Krab because he's going crazy and playing house. Let's go top of C. It's, you know what, it's not better than Born to be Mild. Or Wild. It is... If I had to like sit here and pick one of these to watch right now, I'd probably watch Flea and her Dome before I'd watch that one. So, can you spare a dime? F. I like how one person said A and one person said F. Yeah, you know what? It is not... I feel like things are just going to be slowly shifted into D over time. And that's okay. I'm okay with shifting things because I'm figuring out what the tiers are like as we go. But I have to, like, innately not like an episode for me to put it in E or F. It has to just be, like, real bad. And this one isn't bad. It might be boring, but it's not... I guess boring would be bad. But I mean, like, I have to dislike it. I have to be like, it shouldn't have been made. A boring episode is okay. That's television. You're going to have boring episodes of stuff. But bad television? That's different. You got to go out of your way to make something bad. Season 3. Oh, is this where Squidward gets fired? Or he quits? Football player. A king. Astronaut. Yep, and he lives in the box. Fairly good. Fairly memorable. He's eating his paintings. SpongeBob cares for him. That's right. Squidward kind of takes to advantage of that. What a frame. What a... In the maid's outfit, nonetheless. Get a job to do with that job. There's that frame. This is good. I think this episode gets better. This episode absolutely gets better over time in a good way. In a very big way. It's because... Oh, is it all because Mr. Krabs is missing his dime? Yes, this is a good episode. The tail end of this, like, is very, very good. Love it. Because it was all about a stolen dime. Awesome. Very good. Is this top of B? Or is this better than All That Glitters? It's not better than Big Pink Loser. This... Is it better than All That Glitters? I think it is. I think that's better than All That Glitters. Okay. Let's keep this up. Let me readjust. I'm gonna adjust my setup here. If I can. Perfect. Okay. I want it to tilt. I realize I've been tilting this way, which makes it look like I'm looking away, but I want to look towards. Chimps Ahoy. First off, a title that references Chips Ahoy, the cookie brand, is quite funny. But Chimps Ahoy, this I feel like, despite being like recently memed as like, oh, it's the episode with the EFTs. That's funny, but I don't think the episode itself is all that funny. Yeah, the Sandy's bosses to see her inventions. Season 4, there's the back scratcher at the beginning. Sandy's freaking out. However this plot ends might redeem it, but Oh, right, and they kind of get tortured, right, by accident. All of her bosses just get, like... This character, however, was really good. This character, the voice actor, the way that they presented it, that's a good character. But not much outside of that. Yeah, and then... So almost nothing happens in this episode. They show up, get tortured, and then... They get shown a banana peeler. Yeah. You know what? What was Banned in Bikini Bottom again? This might be my first D tier. Banned in Bikini Bottom. I think, yeah, this might just be my first D tier. Yeah, you know what? Easy. And in fact, Banned in Bikini Bottom goes to D as well. That's that. Are you kidding? We go from that to chocolate with nuts! Woo! Okay, so our only decision here, it's a binary decision between S and S+. That's all that's to be decided here. So let's check it. This is a good one. Then we might have another S+. I think I'm very keen. Season 3, probably one of the best ones in Season 3. Gosh, yeah. The jokes per minute in this episode is really good. They just keep hitting you with jokes. Like, back to back to back. There's so many funny jokes. Yeah, the chocolate guy keeps coming back, like... Let's get naked. No, let's save that for when we're selling real estate. Are you kidding? S+, man. This is great. The jokes per minute in this is so good. It never stops being funny. Better than Bubble Stand. Not better than Band Geeks. I will find it hard-pressed to find something better than Band Geeks. Ooh, Christmas Who? Christmas Who is so good. That's what... Okay, it's the very first Christmas that they have. It's when we have the very first Christmas to me. Squidward kind of plays a Grinch-like character a little bit. Sandy's introducing everybody to Christmas. They send letters. They send the letters to the surface of the ocean. You know what? S tier, right beneath Arg. Done. Clams? Clams is good. There's our Jaws parody. Clams. Got the coral number blue, the coral number 2 or whatever. You've got, so, golly, yeah, they're out there fishing. It's their vacation from Krusty Krab, and, interesting. Is this even S tier or is this A? Clams might be A. No S. It's a solid S. Yeah, Christmas is a solid S. Wait, did I not put it in S? I did. I put Christmas Who in S. I'm out of... Oh no, I'm not out of water. It's just that the straw is not reaching it. Straw, you have failed me. Okay, this cup is intimidatingly big when I have to drink it out of it like this. Seeing that amount of water fly towards my face, I'm just like, I'm about to drown myself. That's terrifying. Never been scared of a cup. The clam eats his dollars, and he orders his crew to get it back. I think this is A tier. Not as... You know what? Not as good as Boating School. Not as good as Atlantis Square Pantis. And I will easily say it's not as good as Artist Unknown. Is this worse than Big Pink Loser? Born Again Crabs. Born Again Crabs has a good spot. Born Again Crabs is good. Is it better than Can You Spare a Dime? It's not, actually. Honestly, I prefer Can You Spare a Dime over Clams, I think. Yeah, you know what? No, it's actually really close. We're going to put Clams right in front of Can You Spare a Dime. Right in front of it. Oh! And then we have Club SpongeBob. You know, what's funny is as this thing gets taller, can I actually control? Can I shrink it? No, I can't. As this thing gets taller, eventually we're gonna lose these bottom things. I'm gonna have to keep scrolling back up and down just to use this. This is about to be giant. Wait, can I make it smaller? No. Okay. No editing to make it different. What's these buttons do? Whoa! Get out of there! No! Hey guys, look! S tier is here now. Club SpongeBob. First introduction to Kelp Forest. Conch Shell. Conch Shell is so good. So is it S or S plus? All right, I'm gonna have to look at the gallery. I can't decide S or S plus. I gotta be. You know, I guess I could put it in S plus and boot it out later if I'm not sure about it. Welcome to the club. Yeah, really good. Such a good episode. All of food. Them taunting him with the food, basically. Oh my gosh. Very good. Very concise. I think it's S. I don't think it's S plus. It's not there yet. In fact, where in S? I think I like ARG better than Club SpongeBob. I do think it might be better than Bubble Buddy. I think it's better. Yeah, no, it's better than. It's better than Bubble Buddy. Club SpongeBob is great. Good episode. S tier. Culture shock. Very interested. Culture shock. Season 1! Oh, funny that I didn't... Oh, is this... What is this? Culture shock. So they don't have customers. What a face. Such a good face. Oh. Oh, it's the talent show episode. Okay. Right. Slow start, but the talent show itself is very good. Okay. So we now have Culture Shock, which is the, it's the talent show episode with SpongeBob, Gary doing poetry. And then after that we've got Doing Time, which I believe is just, actually it might even not be that. Doing Time might actually be when SpongeBob goes to jail, not Mrs. Puff. But for Culture Shock, let's go! What do you guys think? A tier? I think so as well. It's good. You know what? Yeah. Let's... Gosh. I think Culture Shock is right behind Big Pink Loser. Doing Time... I have to remind myself. Oh gosh. I didn't type it in right. Give it back. Doing Time. No, I won't be I won't be looking up our brand as Chaos. Right now we got this that we're doing, but I appreciate it. I don't doubt that it's probably good. Sticking to this right now, but I thank you. Alright, Doing Time. No, it is the one where Mrs. Puff goes to jail. Very good. Very good episode. Yeah, and the whole weird dream sequence at the end. Alright, so Doing Time, that's when Mrs. Puff goes to jail. She has the whole dream sequence kind of thing at the end. That's better than Culture Shock. Better than Big Pink Loser. Better than Born Again Crabs. Not better than Artist Unknown. It goes right there. Is Atlantis SquarePantis better than Doing Time? Yes. I have to keep reminding myself that it's a 40-minute long episode with a lot of art styles. It's a good thing. It's a good episode. Driven to Tears. Interesting. Let's find this. Oh, I keep clicking enter. I click enter instead of clicking the thing. Patrick just looks angry. Patrick gets a license, gets a car. SpongeBob is upset. Patrick is still angry. He's got his license. He's gloating. SpongeBob is still sad. More gloating to his parents, SpongeBob's parents. Okay. I mean, that's a good drawing, but nonetheless, I haven't seen any jokes that stand out in this right now. One debt to society later is a good joke, okay. Okay. So, it's an episode where Patrick and SpongeBob have a rivalry and then they fix it by the end. Not a bad plot line, but there are episodes that do that way better. Honestly, I had almost nothing there that really redeemed it all that much. It might be D. It's there. He is a bad person. But I don't think it's like... It is kind of a pointless episode, but I think we'll keep it with D. We'll keep it with D right now. I'm happy with that. Dumped. I'm recognizing that title. I'm just not recognizing exactly how that episode works. Season 2. Oh, is this where Gary leaves SpongeBob? Ooh. Ooh. So, like, an episode where SpongeBob is sad can go either way. Either A, it's really emotional and good, like this episode, or B, SpongeBob is sad because there's just a horrible thing happening to him, and the audience actually is like, that's horrible, like, this is pointless, why did they make an episode where something so bad happens to him? This is one of those episodes where SpongeBob is sad, but it's a good story. It's a good, sad story. And at the end of the day, it's not actually sad because Gary just wanted the cookie. But yeah, he gets the other pets. This is the very few good, sad stories. Not as good as Gary Come Home, though. Gary Come Home is maybe one of the best sad stories in all of SpongeBob. Gary Come Home is the best sad story ever. But this is... And I think there's just that connection, right? That connection to a pet is something that everybody can kind of understand. We all have had pets, probably. And so, seeing that sadness of a pet, and kind of almost attributing it to a relationship with the whole dumped. Pretty good. This is a good episode. Probably A. Honestly, yeah, because even though it's not super funny, I mean, it is funny, though. There is some funny stuff throughout it. I think it might be, not as good as Big Pink Loser. But I think I actually prefer it over Culture Shock. I think there is value in the sad story done well. You think it's an F tier? Fair enough. Yeah, no, and I appreciate that thought. I think I can definitely see why you mean that. But I think I enjoy Dumped. I think it's actually a really good episode. Dunces and Dragons. You know, as I grew up, I became a fan of Dungeons and Dragons. So now this title is so much funnier for me. As a kid, I had zero appreciation for that. But Dunces and Dragons. Very good title. What a good title. I'm just gonna nerd out over here. Medieval moments? Oh my gosh, I might need to rewatch this episode because, like, I think I'm gonna appreciate this so much more as an adult than as a kid. Because this is a parody of medieval times. It's the dinner and a show thing that you can go and do in, like, Florida and stuff. Basically, it's a big building, you go in there, they give you medieval food, and they don't give you, like, utensils. You just eat off of a plate like they did in medieval times. And then you, in the middle of the room, they have, like, a bunch of horse riders who are doing the knight, like, jousting stuff. Really fun if you're a fan of medieval stuff, and really good. I've had somebody, people who don't like it though, they've they've said, if you want to eat food while you're smelling horse manure, then go to medieval times. And so people who complain about it will say that, but I love medieval times. So this is the medieval moments is a very funny joke. This character. Sorry. This is great. I mean, this is basically... No, this literally is just medieval times. Like, without food. Like, they're not eating food, but they are showing up and watching a show. It's a jousting show. They get put in the jousting show. And then they get knocked out and have basically a dream sequence that at the end of the episode is kind of shown to not actually be a dream sequence. But they dream sequence themselves into medieval times. Oh, Squidward the Jester is so good. Oh my goodness. No, this is a great episode. The Jellyfish Dragon. Oh, this is such a good episode. The Krusty Krab Kingdom. Woo! The King and the Princess. Oh my gosh. SpongeBob and Patrick become knights. Oh man, Squidward as a jester is so good. The depiction of a javelin, or not a javelin, sorry, What's it called? Guillotine. You know what's crazy? In my head, I had to think of the word French first. I had to think French guillotine. I couldn't think of the word guillotine unless I said French. Oh my gosh, yes! This is so good! Good episode! Ah! It just gets better too. How long is this episode? Is this a special? I think it might be a special. Cause yeah, 22 minutes. Okay, so it's 2 episodes of length. Very good. You know what? Some of you are going to disagree with me on this. Top of A tier. I'm putting it there. It is absolutely better. It's better than Atlantis as a special. Better than Boating School. Top of A. Done. Next. Dying for Pie. Another good sad episode, actually. Another good sad episode. It's funny to actually consider how many sad episodes there are. You know, like, surely all episodes have comedy. All episodes have comedy, all episodes have jokes, but there are some episodes where they go and make a sad story. And I like that. I appreciate that SpongeBob doesn't just, baby us. It's a show that lets you experience emotion, and that's good. Dying for Pie is definitely A tier. Might put it there. I think I like that placement. You know what? Nah. Better than Artist Unknown. Better than Atlantis. Alright. It's just gonna slowly keep going up and up. Dying for Pie, A tier. I need more water. Let's see here. What do we have? I'm gonna see... What's Fungus Among Us? I know it's not alphabetical. Let's try something here. Oh, okay. I need to get water, so what I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to have you guys pick this next one, alright? And if you're watching this video in the future, you could be here with us live with our live stream chat. But I want you guys to go ahead and decide what you think of this episode. So you guys get to discuss, and I might even put a poll up. So, the plot of the episode is SpongeBob spreads an itchy fungus around Bikini Bottom. I might actually... Wait, that sounds so boring. What is this? Is this immediately an E tier? I might not even let you guys decide. Oh yeah, the green thing. Is there anything funny about this episode, or is this just a gross out thing? It's like a bad version of the Suds episode. This is just a bad... You know what? No! Are you kidding? E. An episode where SpongeBob just gets, like, injured or sick, and there's not a lot of funny jokes, and it's more gross. I think E is our gross out category. Sorry, you guys aren't picking now. That's just E. Let's look at Employee of the Month. I wanted you guys to decide and judge with each other while I was trying to get water. Employee of the Month. Let's see. SpongeBob and Squidward compete for the Employee of the Month award. Alright, so... Season 1. Very interesting to compare Season 1 episode. Missing slot. Squidward kind of is taunting him. They're competing actively. Oh, SpongeBob goes to change the clocks. Yes, yes. SpongeBob is hiding in the pillow. It's the whole breaking the clocks scene. They race towards the Krusty Krab, and they're stopping each other along the way. And the Krusty Krab explodes at the end. A good any episode that ends with Krusty Krab exploding is good. All right, so that being said, oh, my camera died. All right, you know what? I'm going to, I'll fix that in a second when I come back up. For now, I want you all to decide. I'm going to go get my water. And, month. You guys are deciding this one. Golly, if I can actually make a poll. B. Oh, can I not even? Okay, I don't think it's gonna be S, so we're just gonna not include S as an option. We're gonna have A. Is it even A? No, we'll let you guys decide that. A, B, C, D or lower. All right. I'll fix the camera when I come back. I'm gonna quickly get some water. Argue with each other in the chat. Figure out what you guys think this is worth. All right, I'm back. I am back. D or lower? Is that what's winning right now? Very interesting. All right, changing my battery to the camera so I can come back on screen. All right. Oh, wait. I need to focus. Okay, since I'm recording audio separately for the edit of the YouTube video, second clap. Okay, good. All right, you guys voted. Ooh, the poll has changed up. We are equal. We are exactly. Okay, you know what? I didn't want to make this decision. I was going to let you make this decision, but it looks like we have A, B, or D or lower. Nobody's voting for C. Uh-oh, A is winning out now. Okay. Okay, A has won. You guys have decided we're gonna end the poll. A's high, so I get to pick where in A though. There's a lot of good gags here. The ending running scene is very good. I think it's definitely better than Clams. I think it goes right here, in between Clams and Culture Shock. You guys agree with that? I'm pretty confident. Hey, welcome to the stream now. I think that's how I'm gonna pronounce your name. N-A-U, welcome. I don't always wear an orange shirt, but I might have last time. I mean, I just cycled through my my laundry. Enemy-in-law. Let's see what this is all about. What is this little episode here? Is it not even going to show up? Even the SpongeBob wiki doesn't know what it is. Hello? There we go. Enemy-in-law. The secret episode that doesn't exist. Okay, starts off with the plankton robot. Very good. He puts them in the chum bucket. They just leave. Oh, grandma. Oh, the mother at least. Oh man. Steals her. Sure. Does he try to get married or date Mr. Krabs' mom? And they go on a date. What a weird concept. Yeah, and then there's a robot with flowers. I feel like that big robot is the best part of the whole episode. Yeah. Plankton falls in love with Mr. Krabs' mother, Betsy Krabs. It's funny when you say it out loud. Huh. I don't know. The giant plankton robot is very fun throughout it. Might be B tier. I think this is B tier. Not better than... Is it better than Breath of Fresh Squidward? No, it's not better. I think it's right here. Nope, right in front of Blackjack. Yeah. That episode was playing on your TV. What's funny is that if you've got SpongeBob playing on TV at all today, you're likely going to have seen an episode we're going to cover because they like showing these early seasons sometimes. Her name is apparently Betsy, yeah. Hey, Israel. Didn't think I said hi to you yet. Alright, fear of a Krabby Patty. What do you guys think my SpongeBob in Real Life episodes line up on this? It'd be funny for me to do a tier list of my own videos. That'd be so self-conceited. Plankton's plan to get the Krabby Patty secret formula from exhausted SpongeBob. It causes SpongeBob to be scared of Krabby Patties. Yeah, okay, so this is when he's like all sleep deprived. This is a good joke. SpongeBob or Squidward zipping up. Oh, right. Okay, so they're competing for how long they're open in the day. Pretty good. Hey, it's our Discord meme. Love it. Good old Jack. Very much appreciate that. And yeah, they're just sleep deprived. SpongeBob needs a psych. Oh, this last bit is so good. This last bit is a very memorable moment because SpongeBob is just doing the worst communication with the psychiatrist Plankton as possible. Really good ending. Okay. Right above All That Glitters. I think All That Glitters is gonna confidently keep the bottom of A tier. The window was a zipper the whole time. Fools in April. Oh man, is that the one where they have the invisible spray? Pretty sure it is. It has to be. I know they're naked at the end. Any episode where a main character ends up just naked is like, there's an awkward quality to that. I didn't start with Fools. Oh my goodness. Well, I think I already know what it is. I just have to double check that I'm correct. Season 1. Oh no, this is entirely different. This is an entirely different episode. Happy Leif Erikson Day! Okay, so Squidward is tricking him by saying it's like the Fool's Day and or opposite day, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. April Fools! Yeah, and Squidward actually gets like horribly injured while Squidward is like, April Fools? Oh, what a poor little sponge. Oh. Yeah, Squidward. You goofed up. Patrick just hiding. I love the old art style too. This is maybe one of the weirdest drawings in the early season SpongeBob. And then he tries to make up for it. Okay, the end of this episode kind of just whatever. Beginning is entertaining. Might say this is B. We're gonna go B. We're gonna go there. Fools in April. Fools in April. Frankendoodle? Frankendoodle. S+, third place. Done. Friend or foe? This is the one. This is the one where we see Mr. Krabs and Plankton's childhood history. I also think this was a special. It might be longer. Was it a special? Yeah, it was 21 minutes long, so 2 episodes worth. Yeah, behind their rivalry. Oh, and we have the Patchy segment. Very good. Little cake going off. You guys remember the old... I don't know how many of you were like... Just every special that they had of these Oh, the old chef that inspired Mr. Or no, just the chef that was yeah. This is when they're kids. The chef that had like, oh wow, so good. Yeah, he inspired Mr. Krabs. Very good. Wait, was there a young Patchy there? That's hilarious. Yeah, this is a good episode. It's just fun to see a time travel kind of like explanation of a character's backstory. An old man Jenkins showing up in a different way. I don't know why my internet just can't handle music. I feel like I need to download the music so that I can play it on streams for the future, because playing it off of YouTube is just not working while I'm also using the internet. Okay, so not as crazily good as I remember it. I have a positive memory of Friend or Foe, but like, it's not better than Best Day, is it? Best Day Ever had a really good start, but kind of slowed down towards the end. Friend or Foe, top of B tier. Top of B tier. Is Friend or Foe worse than All That Glitters, though? No, All That Glitters was good. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Funny Pants. This isn't the talent show, so I'm forgetting what Funny Pants is all about. Season 4. He's telling jokes. Too much laughter for Squidward. Squidward is a sad boy. Very sad boy. He breaks his laugh box. Yup. Yup, I remember that now. Squidward just totally gaslights him, and he's like, oh, you can never laugh again. Oof, the iron lung, like, laughter thing. Okay. Oh, right, and SpongeBob is trying to not laugh for the whole episode. Oh my gosh, and he's going to hide away. A pretty chaotic energy episode, for sure. Very chaotic energy. And then SpongeBob's sad. It's a long episode. Is this a special? Okay. The concept of a laugh box is very funny, but the rest of it, not too memorable. C tier. Fun? Ooh, fun. 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 Fun is maybe one of the best Plankton episodes. Fun is not as good as Arg, though. The music is great. I know. Some people are going to be very upset that I put Fun not in S+. But I'm confident in my decision. I definitely think Arg is better. I loved Arg. Arg is so good. Gary Takes a Bath is interesting. I do enjoy the whole, tough pet to have to deal with kind of plot. Very funny. There's the adult doubloons joke. Gary getting stuck in the tree at the end and kind of tricking SpongeBob all throughout to make SpongeBob take like multiple baths. Pretty good episode. I'm gonna say, ouch, it might be bottom of A or top of B. Let's go bottom of A for that one. Ghost Host. So this is the episode where Squidward gets like all powdered up by accident and they think that Squidward is dead and turned into a ghost, which I think is great because it's one of those prescient moments. Oh, no, it's not, is it? Wait, what? Oh, sorry. No, I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah. Oh, no, I think I hate this episode. The Flying Dutchman stays with SpongeBob to reclaim his dignity because he can't scare people. This episode feels like an excuse for them to draw a lot of creepy things. And that's it. Yeah, this episode, just a big ol' excuse to draw creepy things. You know what? Not worth talking about. E. Maybe the best of E. Right now it's definitely the best of E. But just not worth talking about. Nothing. Just nothing. Good Neighbors. Let's go on. Good Neighbors. F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium. Bombs. What am I searching up? Good Neighbors. Whoop, that's not how you spell nay. That is not how you spell nay. Season 4. Another episode where Plankton just gets messed with by SpongeBob and Patrick. They got little fezzes on. Oh no, I remember the fezzes. That only happens in one episode. Oh dear. Yeah, he looks like he's got the chickenpox thing. They're in a little club. There's some gross out stuff going on. Wow. Okay, this is great. This is a good moment. This redeems it. It was about to be really... What is up with this animation error? But Squidward's house walking away is good. This whole segment is good. But that's it. That's like the only good thing. So we're gonna go D. We're gonna go... we're gonna go there. That's what we're gonna do. Good old what's-his-name? I have not seen The Lost World Jurassic Park yet. It is possible for some of us will be in this stream forever until the end. Yes! Some of you will be here the whole time, and you will know the true, final, official rating of every episode. This is the only one. No one's rating ever. The J. Chase Films official rating. I immediately forget what I'm looking for. Good old... Well, no wonder. Oh no, I remember this episode. Good old what's-his-name is because somebody loses their identification and they're looking for him, but his last name is literally What's-It-To-Ya. His last name is What's-It-To-Ya. Honestly, pretty good. We're in B-tier territory here. I'm gonna say right after Fools in April. Definitely better than Enemy-in-Law. Goo Goo Gas! This is when everybody turns into babies! What a weird plot. And then, so, it's Plankton's fault. He makes them into babies. They end up becoming old at 1.2 towards the end. There's just a bunch of, like, seeing the characters as different ages, and Plankton is just getting messed with. I think this is B tier. I think it's right above good old what's-his-name. Grandma's Kisses. Good episode. It's interesting because with Grandma's Kisses, you've got, it's almost the middle ground between story that's nice and let SpongeBob deal with something that's tough and become better for it, but also the thing that's tough to him seems unfair, and the thing that's tough to him, you know, everybody making fun of him, is a bit... It's just kind of like on that rough end of things, but it's not so rough, you know? It's not like, oh, everybody left town, you know? Like, that's a bad episode. They're just bullying him for a kiss, and he's got the whole thing, and the end of the episode is very good with the whole sideburns and him trying to be a man. I think Grandma's Kisses might be tail end of A. We're gonna go tail end of A. Graveyard Shift? Graveyard Shift. Graveyard Shift is near the end of S tier for me. Really good, but I think I prefer some of these other episodes. But Graveyard Shift is really, really, really good. Really, yeah, the hash slinging slasher, so good. Hall Monitor, woo! For some reason, I almost think I like Hall Monitor better than the whole Graveyard Shift episode, but maybe I don't. Graveyard Shift is really good. There's so many funny things in that episode. But Hall Monitor is really fun. So I think... You know what? Maybe it isn't. I feel like I might like Dying for Pie more than Hall Monitor. But Hall Monitor is still better than Atlantis Square Pantis. Is it? I mean, I feel like I might just be idolizing the, like, early season stuff. Because I might prove myself wrong. Maybe it's not as good compared to stuff when I'm being more... Yeah, because this is a season 1 thing. No, I mean, this is good. Yeah, him doing traffic. Going around. Oh, right! This is when... Oh, this whole end sequence. I forgot about the end sequence. That brings it up. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Where did I put that? Hall Monitor? Yeah. Hall Monitor better than Graveyard Shift. Definitely good. Have you seen this snail? Now, is that the Gary Come Home episode? I think it is. Season 4. The ping pong ball of the dirty bubble. Yeah. And then Gary is missing. We're gonna have the character. So this was a special. A very good special. This is the best sad episode of SpongeBob. There is not a better sad episode of SpongeBob. I'm literally feeling a little bit of sad energy right now. Like, I was just looking at some of those images, like some of the drawings of SpongeBob's face, and I was literally, like, in the back of my mind, just, like, starting to tear up a little bit. I'm like, this is so good. My gosh! Like, it's amazing how much this episode actually is hitting me just by looking at the drawings here, looking at these individual frames. Oh, this is an amazing episode. That is such a good episode. Better than Christmas Who? Maybe? Better than Bubble Buddy? Yes. Better than Club SpongeBob. You know what? I'm giving it to it. It is right behind ARG. S tier. It's such a good episode. Like, you wouldn't think, with how many bad episodes there are, like, there's so many episodes of SpongeBob where SpongeBob is sad, and it's a bad episode. There's a lot of stories that just don't hit right. That is a really good sad SpongeBob episode. Really good. Perfection. What season is that? Here, let's go to the main page for it. Season 4! Best episode of Season 4. Without a doubt. Yeah, it's a full special, 22 minutes. Really good. Help Wanted. The pilot episode of SpongeBob. Are you kidding? Whoo! Not as good as this stuff. You know what? Help Wanted is really good. You've got that Tim Munchkin song at the end of it or whatever. Really good. Not better than ARG even. You know what? I'm going to put it in S tier. And I'm going to put it... I think it's behind Club SpongeBob. Not as high as I think some people would put it. I think some people just automatically put it right on the top because it's the pilot and it sets up everything. And it's good. I value it setting up everything, but I just think that after things are set up, some of these stories are just so wonderful once you're familiar with the characters. Hocus Pocus. This is where SpongeBob thinks he can cast magic and do magic, and he thinks he turns Squidward into an ice cream cone, I think. But really, it was just a pistachio ice cream cone that was laid down. So, yeah, he sees an advertisement. Oh, and there's a very, yeah, right, the big magician guy. He tries to go and bring him to the place, and he's a very, Wizard of Oz kind of character, because he's literally just the Wizard of Oz with the nerd behind the curtain. That's a good joke. That's a good bit. Not as good as some of this stuff, though. Ouch! There's a lot of good SpongeBob stories. This might be right in front of All That Glitters. Is Grandma's Kisses worse than Hocus Pocus, though? You know what? I think so. I think the jokes with the ice cream Squidward are very good. I think there's a lot of really funny stuff that comes out of the Hocus Pocus episode. Home Sweet Pineapple. This is the one where I think he... Oh, I accidentally scrolled up on this page. I was trying to go to the wiki. Hey, welcome, Keaton. So we are currently... I guess I should do this in case anybody is fresh new. We've been at this for a little bit of time now. How much time have we been at this for? We started at 10. It's been 11:30. We've been doing this for a while. This is actually going to be a full stream length. I thought this might have been a short stream, but no, we'll have a perfectly full-length stream. This is a tier list. The goal here is to organize items on the tier list with, you know, you've got your standard grading scale down here of A to F, and for some reason, they put E. E is not part of grading, but they put it there anyways. I don't have an F tier yet. And then at the top, you have your Super and Super Plus, S and S Plus tiers. And so we are currently going through all of the episodes of SpongeBob seasons 1 through 5. And we are putting all of them and rating all of them and seeing which ones stack above the rest. So, for those of you who are just kind of freshly into the stream right now, that is what's happening. And now we're about to rate Home Sweet Pineapple. Alright, I'm going to switch over. This music, it's so unfortunate how it keeps lagging. Before my next stream, I'm going to try to go ahead and get all of these songs, like, just downloaded to my computer, so I can just play them straight from the computer. Hi! My wife has appeared. She's been gone for a week. I'm going to be right back. I gotta say hello to her. Hi, honey.
Hi.
No, it's so nice to see you.
I wanted to surprise.
You very much surprised me. How did you sneak in?
I went through the back door.
Oh my goodness.
I found some things for you at Cracker Barrel.
You found Cracker Barrel things for me?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna fix your tier list because it's wrong.
You're gonna fix. Hey, this is my tier list.
Well, it's wrong though.
What's wrong with my tier list?
First of all, Miss Good old what's his name? You described that episode very incorrectly.
Oh, am I doing the wrong episode for that?
What you were doing is not an episode. So
Yes, it is.
Good old what's his face is they have a competition to because they're competing who they know. Like, who knows the most people's names.
Oh.
And they didn't know his name. And
Yeah.
he was always saying, what's it to ya?
Gotcha. So I was
That
close.
was his name. No, you
I said what's it to? Yeah, I knew that much. Is that the only thing you wanted to correct?
weren't. There's a few things, but I wanted to find the show first.
That's fair. Yeah, Mr. What's It To You. I think I still stand by where I placed it, though. I still think it's placed in the same position. All right, so we're gonna try to let's try to see if we can fix this music here. And boom, we'll click this, go to the start of it so we have more time with it. Awesome. This might lag a little bit, but now we should have music that actually lasts longer, and we'll see if this works. Is it currently playing? It is. Wonderful. Anyways, my wife is home. It's so nice. Sorry. No music. Welcome, Eric. Welcome. Have you went to LA for visiting Nickelodeon? Isn't Nickelodeon Animation Studios in Florida? I thought it was in Florida. But no, I haven't. I have not visited the Nick Studios. Oh, Encino, California. Got it. Yeah, okay, so no, yeah, you're right. No, I have not been there. And my lack of knowledge of where it's located proves that. Hey, Noah, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Home Sweet Pineapple. Let's check this out. Let's check this episode out and put it in the list. Oh, that's not how you spell home. I think this is the episode where he loses his house. Is this season 1? Right. Yes, they're eaten by these the little
Nematodes.
Are these the nematodes? Yeah. Because what are the ones the ones that go to the restaurant?
They're just like meepy fish. Those are
Anchovies.
anchovies.
Those are anchovies. So yeah, these are the nematodes. They suck up his house. They try to rebuild his house. He tries to be with other houses. Very good. This is a good episode. I think this is one of those where it's like they don't overplay the sadness, but it is kind of a SpongeBob is sad episode. I think A tier. Not as good as Dying for Pie. Is it as good as Doing Time? Doing Time is better. Heck, Big Pink Loser is better. I feel like Big Pink Loser is the perfect middle point of A tier right now, and so it's really easy to compare. I think Home Sweet Pineapple is better than Dumped, though. Yeah. Also, Culture Shock? Culture Shock should be brought up a bit. Culture Shock was better than that. Hooky. So Hooky is good. It's a very cautionary tale kind of episode. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, you got them playing with the fish hooks. The whole idea that that there's the fishermen that are fishing down at the Bikini Bottom. That's a great episode. It's also an episode where SpongeBob ends up naked at the end of it. So a couple of awkward points there. It actually has very similar vibes in my mind to Grandma's Kisses, so I feel like it kind of hits this. But a lot of the jokes throughout it, I think, are better than All That Glitters. Better than Hocus Pocus? Yes. Better than Fear of a Krabby Patty?
Oh, I remember.
Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it there. What else do you remember, hon?
So, I'll look at it. I was half listening while I was at Cracker Barrel.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh yeah, Gary Takes a Bath is way higher than it. That's a good episode.
Gary Takes a Bath?
Yeah.
Where did it...
It's in like the bottom of A. I'd put it above Clams, honestly. An Employee of the Month is...
Yeah, I don't know how
to
that...
me.
I guess Gary Takes a Bath... It is good. I think it would be probably... I think Hooky is better, though, so I feel like Hooky sits there. I just love all of these.
That's fine. I disagree with
These
you.
are really good. I'm with Stupid. It is a very good episode title. You're very right. I'm sorry to hear that, Keaton. I'm really sorry about that. Alright. Hey, Ferris. Welcome. Okay. It's wanting me to do the apostrophe. I'm Your Biggest Fanatic is also a good episode. SpongeBob pretends to be stupid to make Patrick smart in front of his parents. Okay. A good episode here. We have SpongeBob trying to be nice, and it ends up backfiring for him. Patrick takes advantage of it. And there's a lot of good jokes with, like, the whole intelligence thing. There's the whole, like, it's a note, and on the backside is a letter. And there's also a message. It's really good. We have the fake Patrick star parents. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good episode. They start, yeah, SpongeBob gets upset. He tries to prove them wrong by being smart. They still kind of go in with the jokes. They're laughing too crazy. And then the real parents show up at the end. So pretty concise story.
Oh, it's not great.
It's not great. Definitely below Best Day Ever. Oh, is it though?
No.
No, maybe not.
Yes.
Best Day Ever has a really strong start, but
Friend or Foe is much better than that also, I believe. But hey.
Friend or Foe is absolutely better than this.
Oh, I just meant better than where it's ranked now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's funny because even though there's so many things up here, C is still our middle. So it's still a, it's still positive. I'm gonna go here? Yeah, it's really tough between these two, but I think I'm happy with this for now.
Also, Goo Goo Gas is D for me.
Goo Goo Gas.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah. It's
dumb.
it is a dumb episode, but I found it entertaining as a kid. So, yeah. I'm Your Biggest Fanatic is also right there. No wonder, right? The two episodes that start with I''M. This is the one with Kevin, right?
Yeah, I'm Your Biggest Fanatic is the one with Kevin.
The Jelly Spotters, Season 2. Okay, so there's a lot of fun characters at the start here with the Jelly Convention. We have the Jelly Spotters. They go out. I think Kevin, as the character, is a very, like, lovable jerk.
No.
I think he's funny. He is a funny jerk. They portray jerk characters in many different ways, and I think there's some jerks that you're just like... It's because SpongeBob likes him so much. So if SpongeBob felt bad about all this, you would hate Kevin more, but
Sorry.
because SpongeBob's just totally happy the whole time, and because that actually makes Kevin upset, that makes him a enjoyable character. I really like this dynamic between the character that's trying to make SpongeBob feel bad, but SpongeBob just can't. SpongeBob can't be broken. This is a really good episode. SpongeBob does get embarrassed at the end, but, like, then that's right before, you know, right before SpongeBob basically wins and gets the apology effectively. The end of this episode is longer than I thought it was. But yeah, when they just rip the part of him off. Good episode. Better than, I think, Big Pink Loser. I think it's better than that. Not better than Artist Unknown. Not better than Doing Time. Right there. Idiot Box. Idiot Box is so good. Squidward gets the TV. They buy the TV, give the Squidward the TV, and they keep the cardboard box. Insanely good episode. Top of A? Or is it S? I think it's S. Better than Christmas Who? Yeah, better than Christmas Who. Christmas Who is a very special sensation because of its, like, Christmassy time, right? Like, it feels very special because of that. Have you seen the snail? Fun. Let's go. Better than Fun. I'm putting it right there. Idiot Box, top 3 of S. I'm happy with that. I Had an Accident. That's the episode where he breaks his butt. Shatters into many pieces, gets glued back together. He has to be very careful. How does that episode end? Does he just break it anyways? No, right! Oh, it has a very good ending, right? Because that's where he stays in his house. SpongeBob, or Patrick and Sandy try to come and comfort him. And then we have the gorilla ending. Oh, that's a great episode. Okay, so S tier for sure. Let's go... You know what? Man, it's so hard to compare Idiot Box and I Had an Accident. Oh. I do love, like, Idiot Box throughout it has, like, all that, like, the imagination space and messing with Squidward. The ending of I Had an Accident is so good, though. But so is Idiot Box's ending. So we're going to put it right after Idiot Box. Imitation Crabs. So this is where Plankton has the robot crabs. The ravioli give me the formioli. So good. Oh my gosh. And this is also where Mr. Krabs shows up later, and SpongeBob has to do the whole comparing the two, and he's got the the tartar sauce, he picks the wrong one, and he has to go save him. Oh, man. For a Plankton episode, is it better than Fun? I think it's definitely better than Fun. Fun is a very good Plankton episode. But Imitation Crabs lets Plankton be hidden a little bit better, and so he gets to have a lot of, like, he gets the angry outbursts, but then he's covering it up because he's trying to be... There's something more interesting there, right? Like, Plankton pretending to be Mr. Krabs is more interesting just than Plankton trying to befriend SpongeBob. I Was a Teenage Gary is at the minimum E. Is it F? I don't know. I don't know if I outright hate it. I Was a Teenage Gary. SpongeBob leaves Gary in the care of Squidward. When he gets back, he transforms into a snail after accidentally being injected with snail plasma. Yeah. It's the only bad episode of Season 1. Just gonna say it. I mean, it's a weak point. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and there's the whole, like, werewolf transformation scene. I don't think I hate it, though. I think it's just solidly E. I don't think I hate it. It's not as bad as the episode where SpongeBob is left alone from the entirety of Bikini Bottom. So, okay. Jellyfish Hunter. Is this where they bring Squidward along for the ride, I think? And then eventually, Squidward gets the thing jabbed into his hand, I think. No, Mr. Krabs sends SpongeBob to collect jellyfish jelly so I can sell it at the Krusty Krab. This is the jellyfish jelly burger, right?
Jellyfish jelly.
Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? Very good.
Ordinary sandwich.
It's the tastiest sandwich in the sea. You know what? Oh, yeah. Give it all you got. Dance, dance, dance. Give it all you got. And you've got No Name the jellyfish. So I think this, when it comes to a memorable standpoint, nothing is so memorable as being a kid and thinking, would jelly actually be good on a burger? Like, every kid is left with that thought after that episode. You know what? In between Idiot Box and I Had an Accident, S tier. Very good. Very good. Now, jellyfishing might be the episode I was thinking of. Jellyfishing might be where they bring Squidward along for the ride. SpongeBob and Patrick take Squidward jellyfishing. Yep, season 1, simple plot, lots of jokes, I believe. Them getting ready is very Batman spy preparedness thing. I love this. SpongeBob's glasses make an appearance for the first time in the whole series, I think. Ah, yeah. Squidward falling down his bike over this cliffside with the explosion. The phone call when they're actually in the same room is a classic joke. Him being all, yeah. Oh. Amazing. Such a good episode. Yep. So, you know what? Not better than Dying for Pie, though. It's a good episode, but I think it's going to be right here. A tier in between Dying for Pie and Atlantis Square Panthers.
Sorry, which one?
Jellyfishing.
Yeah, that one's pretty average.
It's a good episode.
Yeah.
But that's what A is. A is a good episode.
Yeah.
However, is it that high in A? Because honestly, Big Pink Loser is so good. It's hard. I feel like Atlantis needs to be knocked down a little bit. I feel like Doing Time might be better than Atlantis. Whoa, everything's going crazy. Okay, there we go. I think I'm a little bit more confident in this rating. Where are we right now? So, let's just get a full top down before we continue. Because how many more do we have? We kind of look like we're almost halfway there. So at our halfway point, Band Geeks, S+. Chocolate with Nuts, 2nd place, easy. Frankendoodle, 3rd place, and Bubble Stand, 4th. I think Bubble Stand is maybe an understated episode for me to put in S+. But I really appreciate it. Arg could be S+, but it's definitely the top of S. Have You Seen the Snail? Best sad episode in the entire show.
I don't think Band Geeks is the best episode.
Yeah. I might be proven wrong as time goes along, but I think Band Geeks amazing.
I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
I just don't think
What do you think is the best episode?
I don't know.
Don't know yet? We'll see. Idiot Box, Jellyfish Hunter, I Had an Accident. Which, you know what? Now, I Had an Accident had an amazing ending. It's really hard to compare these. You know, Club SpongeBob might go up a bit.
Club SpongeBob is very good.
Club SpongeBob goes up a bit.
What's Jellyfish Hunter again?
Jellyfish Hunter is the one where you've got the jellyfish jelly on the burger.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a very good one.
It is.
Christmas Who is super good. Christmas Who I might put above Bubble Buddy.
No.
No? You don't think so?
Bubble Buddy is great.
I just love Christmas Who. It's
What
such
is that?
a good episode.
Does it say Hail Plankton? What's
Hall Monitor?
It's definitely what it says. It definitely says Hall Monitor, not Hail Plankton. I can't read.
Graveyard Shift might need to be knocked up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely better. You know what?
It's definitely...
It's better than Bubble Buddy.
Ooh, it's close.
Yeah, that's good. As Seen on TV...
It's-
Was there something that... I put it there just because I like the filmmaking things.
It's funny.
It is a good episode. All right, so then going from there, I'm going to keep Dungeons and Dragons there. I don't know if it's going to stay at the top of A, but it's
Yeah.
going to stay as A. Boating School, the original Boating School, really good. You know what? Dying for Pie?
That's good.
Dying for Pie might take top of A.
Yeah.
Artist Unknown, I might put in front of Boating School. Doing Time, I'm happy where it is. Jellyfishing is good. Atlantic Square Pantas, I'm your biggest
I feel
fanatic.
like jellyfishing should go down.
Yeah?
Yeah. I feel like Gary Takes a Bath is definitely better than jellyfishing.
Yeah.
I feel like most of these are definitely better than jellyfishing.
That's cool.
Jellyfishing is just a boring episode for me.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think I like that episode a lot.
Well,
It's got some of the classic music as well that keeps me entertained throughout. Big Pink Loser.
I feel like, so Bevo said it's so wrong to put jelly with meat. I feel like that's something you would do.
Well, I think some people actually do it. You know, like, I don't know if any of you ever tried. Have you ever tried the, there's putting peanut butter on a burger. Putting peanut butter on a burger is exceptionally good. It's like, it's in the Elvis burger and stuff like that.
If only I wasn't allergic.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
But that wow butter that I got.
You
oof,
could put wow butter on a burger. That
wow
would be
butter
really
is
good.
So good.
Peanut butter on a burger is something, though, that you don't want to have too much of. It's like, it's really good as a one-off meal.
Yeah.
And then you probably don't have it for another few months, if
Or
not like
years.
like a half a year. I think I have one peanut butter burger a year.
Yeah.
But it's really tasty. But it was like Elvis's favorite burger or whatever. I think he even put bananas on it though, which is wild.
No. He had peanut butter banana sandwiches.
Yeah, he had peanut butter. Maybe what is the Elvis burger? I think it actually might be peanut butter and like something weird like hot sauce.
Ugh.
Elvis burger. What is it? No, yeah, it's a banana, bacon, peanut butter burger. With fried bananas, specifically. Guys, Elvis was weird. Alright, continuing on. Born Again... I keep forgetting what Born Again Crabs is. Oh, that's when he has the... that's right. That's when he has the whole...
When he molts.
No, that's what I thought it was, but that's when he tries to trade Squid or SpongeBob's soul for a couple of quarters. Because he's... And when he goes all good in the middle, because he thinks he's dreaming, but he's like, I'm still in the hospital, sleeping away. And he like, that's afterwards he rewinds the show out of the guy's eyeballs, because he was giving the show away for free and stuff like that. So Big Pink Loser, you know what? Big Pink Loser is definitely better than Born Again Crabs, though. Culture Shock, Dumped, Employee of the Month, Clams is good, Can You Spare a Dime, Hooky, Gary Takes a Bath, Hocus Pocus, All That Glitters, Grandma's Kisses, and then we get into B, Friend or Foe, Best Day Ever, easily keeping the top of that. They're definitely not getting lower. Fools in April, Goo Goo Gas, What's His Name, Enemy in Law, and then we get to some of the later season stuff more than anything else. Frenemies, Driven to Tears. So far, our lowest one is Chips Ahoy, if we just ignore the ones that should be ignored. We do not mention things that exist in E. Jellyfish Jam is the next one to judge.
That's a good one.
Really good. Are you kidding? Him dancing with the music, the whole, like...
Chicken nugget sandwich. That sounds good.
That sounds amazing. Ooh, Jellyfish Jam? I'm gonna say... This gets so much harder once there's so much on here.
The vegan teacher. That's funny. It's a very controversial TikTok YouTuber.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
She's Mariah. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's the music at the end.
So the thing about Jellyfish Jam is that it's good, but it just like... It just has that one part about it that's good. So it's not like the whole episode is good necessarily.
Maybe. Let me double check
as much as just the jam at the end.
Thank you. All right, so brings home he brings home a jellyfish. So we got a cool little hunting sequence at the beginning. It was always fun to see him jellyfishing. The classic sequence. Look at all these frames. These frames are great.
Hi, Mabel. I walked in and she
brings
looked
his
at me.
friends.
She was like, "Are you really here? Are you home?"
I think this is the personification of the jellyfish is so good in this episode. All the shapes that they make. And then he goes on the big the run with the music at the end, all the different sound effects. This is high. I like this episode.
Right.
I think I still like where I put it though. It's near top of A.
I think it's
Just one bite.
S plus. S plus. S plus. That's one of the best episodes ever.
It's really good.
It's at least an S, if not S plus.
It's definitely S. I don't think it's
so
better than Arg.
good. What's Arg again?
Arg is when they go on the treasure hunt.
Ah.
It's a good one.
I think it's better than that.
Oh, yeah?
Have we gotten to the UGG episode yet?
We have not gotten to UGG. It's alphabetical, so that's going to be, like, near the end. Your Shoes Untied will be the last one we get to judge.
That's a good one.
We're gonna make Wormy our last one to judge. We can end off on a high
Can we
point.
rotate this a little?
We can. I don't want to lose the green screen. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. Awesome. Here, I'm going to do that.
Hi, everybody.
I'm going to make some edits to this so that we're not covering too much of the screen.
I've been away.
All right, here we go. Perfect.
I'm home. Where's my box spring for my bed?
What do you mean?
That's what Mom was gonna get me for my birthday.
Oh, I don't know. She hadn't brought it.
I know. I noticed that my bed was not higher.
Oh, yeah. Karate choppers, I'm not... Oh, is that the whole, like, innuendo episode with Sandy and SpongeBob?
Yeah, it probably is.
I think it's absolutely what this episode is. Yeah. Yep, the episode where there's just tension between SpongeBob and Sandy because Mr. Krabs tells them to stop having... to stop karateing. Such subtext, but also funny in general. Like, outside of that, there's a lot of really good moments.
What? Look at that dude's nose. Look at his nose.
Yeah, there's some good stuff throughout this. But then the later end of them trying to not do karate is very funny.
The slow chop.
The slow chop.
Disgustingly inappropriate. It makes me very uncomfortable.
So very funny. An episode that has more secret hints to adults, which is funny. Interesting. It's really getting tougher to put stuff in here. I think it's low A. Because
I don't think it's that high. I think it's a B.
I think there's some really funny moments when he karates up people.
Yeah.
And there's karateing up, you know, the way that the burgers get thrown around. I think the hot sauce joke.
That's a funny joke with Tom Kenny in it.
Yeah, Tom Kenny hot sauce drop is amazing.
But I mean, other than that.
It could be high B. Maybe Friend or Foe is better, so you know what?
I think Friend or Foe is definitely better.
Karate Choppers, definitely better than... It's in between here. I
forgot about Friend or Foe until I was trying to get some reference for Karen.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched it again, and I was like, this is a good episode.
Oh, Karate Island. Sandy gets to be Kill Bill. Ah.
Yeah.
There's the whole, like, the power within. The power within.
That is funny.
Low A? Yeah.
Maybe.
It has a very similar vibe to Friend or Foe. Because it's kind of like it's an expansion.
Wait, well, what are you doing?
I'm gonna put it there. Karate Island.
Sure.
Crabborg. Don't reckon. I gotta stop clicking to the Elvis burger. Crabborg. Alright, season 3. Right. Okay. It's when they think Mr. Krabs is a robot.
That's what I think of when I think of the episode Imitation Crabs. No, this one's a really good one. This one's at least A.
This one is so good. Yeah, the beep boop bop boop.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give the interrogation. You think I'm a robot? They start destroying robotic appliances. Very good. We're gonna go...
It's at the bottom of A. I think it's better
Yeah.
than Grandma's Kisses.
Better than Grandma's Kisses.
I don't really like All That Glitters either, so, you know, that's just me.
Better than Hocus Pocus, I think. Better than Hooky. Maybe.
Cookies.
Hooky's really good.
What is Fear of a Krabby Patty again?
It's when the Krusty Krab starts doing all-day shifts, and SpongeBob gets really tired. He starts seeing Krabby Patties everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put it in front of Fear of a Krabby Patty, but behind Can You Spare a Dime, I think.
Fear of a Krabby Patty is just trying too hard to be Graveyard Shift to me.
Fear of a Krabby Patty is a little bit, yeah, it's a twist on Graveyard Shift is amazing.
It is.
Krabby Land. Mr. Krabs tries to target, you know, the kid audience.
Yeah. YouTube wouldn't approve.
So like the kids just kind of get upset. They kind of take control, and I think at the end, Mr. Krabs has just lost control of the Krusty Krab basically by the end of that story.
Yeah. Boring.
Honestly, comparing it to Friend or Foe or Karate Island, it has to be lower in B tier. Might even be right behind. You know what? I think Bossy Boots is a similar story, but better. I think these two are like the same kind of story, but Bossy Boots does it better. Crabs a la mode. Not a clue. Not a clue at what this is.
I vaguely know what that is because I know that I've used it as reference. You hit the transcript.
Oops. Let's look at the actual episode. Season 5, he turns the Krusty Krab into an ice rink. The end of this episode is really good when they change the thermostat back and forth and it melts and freezes and melts and freezes.
That's good, yeah. I love the mittens on his little eyelashes.
Yeah, the mittens on the eyelashes is good. Everybody showing up to ice skate. This is such a great kind of concept. Oh, and the hockey puck Krabby Patty. Yeah, you know, this is a fairly good episode. And then this is the best part. The best part of the episode is the melt, freeze, melt, freeze. And then they turn it to a pool by the end of it. So good. You know what? Minimum B tier. Maybe even better. Is it top of B? I don't think it's A. I think this is... You know what? Top of B. Top of B for that one. Really like that. Have I missed anything, chat? Want to make sure you guys, if you've got anything... Yeah, I know you guys are talking. I should check it like as we're talking about the episodes because I know you're actually actively talking about episodes and I missed the context. But yeah, thank you guys by the way for joining us today. It's always nice to have you guys here. Crabs, thank you. Crabs versus Plankton is such a simple title. Like that's almost every episode.
Right.
Crabs versus Plankton. Let's see the description first. Fakes an injury and sues Mr. Krabs.
Oh, that's a
very good. Season 4. A very good season 4 episode.
Very good episode. That's
So,
a funny episode.
Let's remind ourselves of all the jokes and things they do in it. The bite. Alright. He's all withered. He pretends he got injured by the water. That's right.
I would chew.
Attorney at law. This is a good character. This is when they start doing the kind of weirder designs for fish characters.
Yeah.
But it's right on the edge of it. So, like, this design is still a good design.
And it looks so much like a person.
It does. It does. So I think they start getting uncanny the more that they look like real people. I think some of the fish guest stars, you'd say, was not even a guest star voice actor, but just that the character itself is a important character in the story. They get more and more uncanny as the show goes along. But this sequence, right, because the lawyer actually gets the injury himself, and that's why he can't continue, which is a hilarious concept.
This is absolutely at least an A. Mr. Wanapun's right, it's at least an A.
Yeah, SpongeBob the lawyer, he's just trying to open the briefcase, can't even do it, and that's where all the important stuff is inside. A very good judge character model, too. Oh, man. Oh, SpongeBob is
and
the...
then it's a Krabby Patty.
Yeah, it's a Krabby Patty, and it's just like, oh, hey, why were you in the Krusty Krab? Which is actually a double jeopardy, isn't it? Like, that's not or not double jeopardy, but, like, I think in real law, I feel like the lawyer YouTuber did, like, a thing on this.
He did.
This character is one of the... It's like... Is this... I mean...
That's... What's his name? Harold?
Yeah.
No, it's not Harold.
Between...
Harold's the blue one.
Between him... This isn't Fred, right? Because
No.
Fred is the leg fish.
No.
Between him and Fred, who's the better background fish?
What's his
That's
name?
a tough
I can't
decision.
remember. I'm gonna look it up.
I feel like I prefer this guy over Fred.
I do too. Because he's the chocolate guy.
He's the chocolate guy, and I think they give him a lot more funny lines, where Fred is mainly my leg guy.
Yeah.
My leg guy or relationship guy. They'll put Fred in a relationship a whole lot. Cool. So this is a Tom, yeah. So Tom or Fred yeah. Very good.
I don't know. Harold's really funny in the first few seasons. Like in the Ripped Pants episode.
Honestly,
It's better than... Yes.
Dying for Pie has to beat it, though.
Dying for Pie is very good. I will definitely agree with that. However.
Dying for Pie might even beat As Seen on TV, but we'll compare that later. The Krusty Krab training video?
S+.
Honestly, yes.
Such a good episode. I think it's better than Bubble Stand.
Better than Frankendoodle.
I disagree with that.
It's so good. Frankendoodle is very funny, but I think its jokes are a bit more condensed in the timeline of the whole episode. Krusty Krab training video has jokes back to back to back to back. And different kinds of jokes, and the interplay of the narrator. So good.
Yeah.
Krusty Love. I think this is the Mr. Krabs and Mrs. Puff.
Yeah.
which is all I really remember of it. So, oh wait. So I feel like, yeah, over the entirety of the episode, I'm not sure if it's, yeah, he just has a crush on. It's just a love story.
Yeah, that one's not great. It's a solid B.
This middle bit is good. The SpongeBob being kind of a,
We're not talking about this.
yeah, a SpongeBob wingman thing is very funny. And that's pretty much the best part of the episode is SpongeBob being a wingman, but then also saying, hey, you've gone crazy. Like, he swaps over.
Yeah.
And then Mrs. Puff making it real at the end. So,
B. I don't think it's that great.
definitely Krabs a la mode is better.
Yeah,
Definitely Friend or Foe is better.
better.
Karate Island is absolutely better. Maybe in between here. I think that's.
Honestly, I disagree.
I also
it's
think-
lower.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I feel like Best Day Ever is too high.
I don't know.
It's so hard because Best Day Ever's start is amazing.
Yeah.
If Best Day Ever was only the music part,
Mr. Sun came up.
Yeah. If the Best Day episode was only that, if it was a 2-minute episode, it would actually rank so much higher. Krusty Towers. He converts the Krusty Krab into a hotel. And we have Squidward
You
the bellhop.
mean poop?
Yeah.
People order
Our
our
patties.
patties. That's so good.
Krusty Towers. We have Squidward the bellhop.
Yeah, that's a good episode.
We have Patrick being, really...
I feel like that's better than All That Glitters.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's
Agreed with
that's
that.
A funny episode, for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't entirely agree with your order, so I would put it above some other episodes.
Fair
Higher
enough.
up.
Alright, you know what? Krusty Towers, how does it end? Probably with it getting destroyed like it always does.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Krusty Towers. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we just kind of remembered everything that happens in it. There's a lot of, customer relation stuff.
We will never ignore a request or whatever. you
Even
know
the
what I
most ridiculous request.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the squid. Oh yeah. Okay, how does it end? Just hospital. Okay, fair
mean?
enough.
Oh yeah, they all because then he goes.
Let's go above Krabby Land, below
Yeah.
Bossy Boots.
I'll agree.
La Big Switch. I don't remember La Big Switch.
Either. I think that's where they put SpongeBob in a French restaurant and get the French chef at the Krusty Krab, and it sucks.
Oh.
Yeah. Exchange.
Okay. Sure. Slightly interesting.
And he only knew how to make Krabby Patties.
Yeah, and so he goes to other restaurants, I think, after that point.
I don't know.
Oh, because this is the original Fry Cook, right? This was the
No.
original. I think it is.
It's-
Is it not? Was there a different episode where?
Yes.
Oh,
the
really?
episode was called The Original Fry Cook.
Oh wow! So there's a couple
And
episodes
he was like a
this, huh?
greasy, grimy old dude.
Well, I think the original Fry Cook is better than this one.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think that this is a great episode.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, but it's a season.
it's
It's a
not
season
great.
5 episode.
It's
Let's
a
say
season
that.
Uh,
I mean, honestly, I'm comparing it to the season 5 stuff down here in B.
What's Blackjack again?
Blackjack is when he has his cousin that bullied him, but at the end of the episode, his cousin's actually as small as his foot. Which I like. That's a great twist. I'm gonna say it's behind Blackjack. Really?
The Blackjack?
Yeah. It's not C though. It still is gonna at least keep a B. Life of Crime.
That's Mrs. Puff. That's a good episode. That's a
Is
good
it?
episode. Yes.
Is it similar to Doing Time?
Oh shoot. I might be thinking of doing that.
Life of Crime.
Is that not the one with the balloon where she's stealing the Boatmobile?
All right, let's look at the actual description of it first. SpongeBob and Patrick leave Bikini Bottom after they think they're criminals when stealing a balloon.
Oh my gosh, it's better than I thought.
Oh, this is
It's
so good.
better.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
On Free Balloon Day. Oh, and the fire underwater meta.
Yes.
Oh,
And the
my God.
chocolate bar.
The chocolate bar. Such a great moment. This is a, SpongeBob and Patrick get pitted against each other, but it's written very well.
Yes.
So it doesn't feel inauthentic. You've got a very genuine,
And then they turn themselves. Oh,
they turn themselves in, and then he's like, "Who ate my lollipop?" Oh,
yeah,
wow.
That's a good one.
Life of Crime. Oh man, it's gonna be on top here somewhere. It's better than jellyfish jam. It is. It's hard to compare it to boating school or doing time. Doing time is better, I think. It's ironic that they're gonna be right next to each other, but doing time is just 1% better than Life of Crime. Cool beans. Now we have all of the Mermaid Man episodes. So, let's.
Yes, there is discrimination towards the new episodes.
There is a little bit of discrimination just because obviously I'm a huge fan of the classics.
It's because we're old.
Yeah. But also I think they got through like all their really unique ideas at the get-go. And then as a show goes along, you have to try harder to actually get some unique episodes out. So season 5, like there's some really good stuff. What did I put some really good stuff up top here. Ironically not in S tier, but I do think, I mean Atlantis Squarepantis is at least season 4. We've got some later season stuff that makes it up here into at least A and B. But yes, I am a little partial.
Just a little bit.
So let's start with Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. The very first introduction to their characters. You know what? Let's do a rundown of all of these plot lines before putting them in.
Yeah, because there's the 3 ones.
Yeah.
The third one is where they make the show. The first one is Wumbo, I think.
Yeah.
Or the second one is Wumbo.
Yeah, so then the first... Oh, yeah, because the second one barely has them in it.
Yeah.
First one, they're just... they convince them to fight evil again. Very good episode.
And the second is one.
Very good episode. And so the second one is Wumbo. The third one, yeah.
They make a show and everybody hates it. They love it.
Yep. No. In this episode, that's actually the SpongeBob in charge of the Mermalair, and despite the letter's warnings to not touch anything, they proceed to free the evil Man Ray.
What's the episode?
I think it might be 4.
There's a 4.
Yes. So Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4. Utility Boat. Okay, so it doesn't show Mermaid Man as much, but it's a much more SpongeBob-centric episode.
Then that's the Wumbo one.
Yes, it is. And then 5 is when we have Barnacle Man.
Oh my gosh.
These are hard to compare.
Very good. That's the best one. Barnacle Man is
Honestly,
absolutely the best
yeah.
one.
Agreed. Yeah, so episode 5 is... Well, there's a 6. 6 is when they make the movie.
Jeez.
It's a long way away.
I didn't realize there was that many.
Yeah, and now, is that all of them? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so...
Mermaid Man versus SpongeBob.
Well, we'll get to that one later, because I think
just
it's...
saying,
yeah,
that's all the...
agreed.
Yeah.
I think... I'm gonna organize them down here first. I think at the minimum, 5 and 1 are the best 2.
5 is better than 1.
5 is really good. Bringing in all of the villains together, like we get to see Man Ray in 3, but we get to see him so much better in 5, I think.
Absolutely.
I think 3 is really good right beneath that, though.
Yeah.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2 is... What was that again?
They're so confusing.
Yeah.
There's too many. That's not... Yeah.
Oh, we just skipped it. Oh, he wins a conch shell in a contest to summon his heroes.
Oh, that's right, and he summons them for stupid things and they get upset.
Yeah, this is a very different... Okay. Also, the introduction of the Dirty Bubble, at least in character. I think. So, amongst the Mermaid and Barnacle Boy episodes, definitely lower.
Yeah.
4, Wumbo Belt is better than that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then the motion picture compared to that one, that's interesting.
Yeah, the motion picture is just such a different episode.
It's very different. Which one is better? Because we've got this dynamic between SpongeBob being annoying to Mermaid and Barnacle Boy. I will not be ranking... If we do rank 6 through 12, it'll be someday far in the future. What I might do is, if we do rank the other episodes, we might, like... I don't know how we'll do that, but yeah. I'm less familiar with them, which is why I chose 1 through 5. So, you know what? We're just going to say Motion picture has that really gross scene where SpongeBob picks up the ground and gets the worms out of the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's
So,
nasty.
no. It's definitely the worst of these episodes. So 5 and 1 might be very close to each other. Now we actually have to put them in the real list. How good is 5 on its own? It's so funny how the 5 in this font and the 2 look just so similar. So, you know what? S tier. Above Hall Monitor. Above Bubble Buddy. Not above Graveyard Shift or Help Wanted. Maybe. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. So it's going to be right there. We'll put the original Mermaid and Barnacle Boy episode maybe in A, right behind at least Dying for Pie. Is the original Mermaid Man... No, you know, Crabs and Plankton, it's a modern episode, but it's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, recently modern. It's still seasons 4 or 5, so we're in season 13 now. In our list, yeah. Merman and Barnacle Boy definitely is outpacing Dunces and Dragons, though. 3 with the Wumbo Belt. Very good. Might put this right after Doing Time. This might go in between Doing Time and Life of Crime. I'm happy with that placement. 4. 4 is when he has the shell, right? Yeah, it is. No, it isn't. What is 4? Barnacle Boy 4. Oh, that was the Shrink Ray Belt. Okay, wait, we gotta replace. Shrink Ray Belt goes there. This is so confusing. So what was 3? 3 was the Man Ray episode. Okay, so Man Ray episode, a little bit lower. I'm gonna say right under Big Pink Loser. And then episode 2. I don't know. What was episode 2? Is episode 2 when he has the shell? Yeah, episode 2 is when he has the shell. That's the least interesting for me. We're gonna put that, honestly, between Karate Choppers and Best Day Ever. Honestly, it's even beneath Krusty Towers and Bossy Boots. I think Best Day Ever needs to be knocked down a peg. We're gonna put Best Day Ever.
Knocked down a peg.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Updated. The motion picture. It's got that one gross scene. That's the problem.
Fine.
Say again.
Say again.
3 isn't Wumbo. Yeah, I appreciate that light. Yes, yes. Well, we fixed it now, so I had to double check that. But we now know that the Wumbo is 4, which I put in the correct place, and now 3 I put below Big Pink Loser. So I thank you. And so now 6, motion picture. You know what? The end of it is really nice because you get to see the movie they made. But that's kind of it. This might be very strict, but it's D tier. Maybe top of D tier. All right. Mermaid Man versus SpongeBob. There we go. In this episode, Plankton hypnotizes Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Actually, a very interesting story. Season 5. Right, we get to see a little bit of a representation of their story. They're doing a special. Oh, is this when SpongeBob goes and sees the fan club or whatever? It might be. Yeah. No? No, I think the fan club was actually in the... yeah, the fan club was in the episode 6 when they were in the movies. This is... meh. Right, like he uses Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy to pretend that the Krusty Krabs are bad. Or the burgers are bad. Then he says the burgers are good after they get fed them. Okay, let's put Mermaid Man versus SpongeBob at... Is it better than 2? Because episode 2 was when they had... I feel like that one actually should go higher. Them watching Man Ray should actually go a little bit higher. Let's put that above Karate Choppers. Wait, yeah, no, Man Ray is way above that. Man Ray is right below Karate Island. Okay, yeah, I put that in the wrong place. Cool. Next up, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. 8 times 14 minus 2. So we have 110? Oh, there was like, oh my gosh.
You haven't done any.
There's 2. Midlife Crustacean.
Should we split this up into another stream next Saturday?
Whew.
Because that's a lot.
We might have to split this up. This is wild. Let's see what else we can just get through. Let's see if we can maybe speed run this a little bit. Midlife Crustacean, that is, let's see. That's when he has the buddies, right?
I think so.
Midlife Crisis, when he realizes that he's old, so to make him feel young again, SpongeBob and Patrick take him for a night out on the town. This is season 3. This has the panty raid at the end of it.
Oh, jeez. The panty raid.
But it also has a Dungeons and Dragons reference when they say, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?"
Is that a Dungeons and Dragons reference?
Yeah, you ready? So we got, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" And they're right, or yeah, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" And they're writing the people, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" And then it says, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?"
Oh, I thought, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?"
No, but this is specifically a dungeon. It's a whatever P and P is. They never, but they got the little dice. It's so funny. So, anyways, but that's a very tiny one-shot thing for me to give it too many points for. Outside of that, all right. It's an all right episode. Probably A or B. The turn signal thing is very funny. The
Yeah.
the grain meal at the beginning, and the pill he has to take. Yeah, his depiction of being old is very funny. Let's go better than Hocus Pocus. Missing Identity? If it's the episode, I'm pretty sure it is, right? That's like when we have the... When he loses his identity?
Tag.
There's no way that it's not that one.
I mean...
Recalls a day where he loses his name tag. Season 3.
I don't...
I love this episode.
I know. That's why I said I don't love it as much as you do.
Honestly, above boating school. Yeah, I highly rate that episode. I know. Money Talks. Let's check this out.
Every money talks, every money talks, every money talks too much.
All right, so let's click the actual episode itself. Mr. Krabs wishes he could talk to money, so the Flying Dutchman grants his wish. I generally remember this. And so he talks to money, and what happens? I mean, it's just a wish that goes bad, right? Like, so he talks to money. It's not happy about it.
Yeah, and he can never stop hearing the money. He's like, why don't... I think the money's like, why don't you spend us? We're made to be spent.
Yeah. I owe you 1 soul.
And then...
Nice. Yeah. All right. I mean, whatever. Cautionary tale kind of play off of old folktale stuff. You know what? Might be a C tier, though. If it's not
great.
It's, yeah. It's definitely better than Born to Be... I mean, Born to Be Mild is actually pretty good comparatively. Let's put it there. Yeah, it's C tier. Mrs. Puff, you're fired. Oh, is this where we have the drill instructor, like, hammerhead fish that takes over the...
Yes, absolutely. And he has the little, like, truffle candy things that always looked really, really tasty.
Yeah. Alright, so, fired and is placed by a stricter teacher, and only SpongeBob stays in the class. Okay. Yeah, generally, some kind of back and forth between the characters. Pretty entertaining. Not overly memorable jokes. Because on the same... I mean, there's only so much you can have of SpongeBob driving a car through places, you know? It's like the same joke over and over.
Yeah, that character's so good.
Yeah. No, seriously, the instructor is very good. So let's go B tier. Right below Fools in April, I think. I'm happy with that. Muscle Bob Buff Pants. A tier above Grandma's Kisses, probably. Just a really good episode. I didn't put it above. Maybe above Hocus Pocus, actually. Most above Buff Pants is very good, but below Midlife Crustacean for sure. My Pretty Seahorse. Oh. Ironically, slight sad tones when he has to, like, you know, he's got the horse that he can't keep. But it doesn't, you know, bend into that. It's really more of a funny, simple episode. A tier?
Where's the coin slot?
Where's the coin slot?
Ooh, careful.
Above Biggest Fanatic.
Come here. Mabel. Come here.
Above Jellyfish Jam, even.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Is it better than the balloon episode?
You're driving me nuts.
I don't know if it's better than Life of Crime.
No.
Also, Doing Time is still better. These two are very good. It's hard to compare them, but I think I'm happy with that. Nasty Patty.
Well, actually, I don't love that episode. I rewatched it recently.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think it's that great.
You don't think it's that great?
No.
Well, then, before I throw it in, let's look at the gallery really quick.
Because that's the one with the health inspector, isn't it?
Yeah. Flying Dutchman is often just depicted as basically Satan. it's just the replacement for the devil within their fictional setting.
Absolutely.
So Nasty Patty. It is with the health inspector stuff. So season 3, health inspector shows up. They do the whole feeding him thing. You got the newscaster who's basically talking to SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs. They make the Nasty Patty, which is one of the less gross out jokes that they do.
Yeah, but then they think he's dead. And
they think he's dead.
I don't like this episode. I've rewatched it recently for something, and I was like,
the nervous energy that they have though is entertaining for me.
It's disturbing.
It is a little disturbing, and I agree with that. The neon Krusty Krab sign is very funny.
Yeah.
Them freaking out about it, yeah. Die zombie. Okay, I think it's maybe high B. You know, yeah, the Krabs a la mode, friend or foe. Ooh, is it better than Karate Island? That's a good question.
I don't think so.
Is it better than Mermaid Man? It's not better than Man Ray. I think it's right above Krusty Love and under Man Ray. Pretty good episode. Hey, welcome back.
King Neptune versus the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, King Neptune again. Neptune spatula, I'm going to quickly judge. This is when he pulls the spatula out from the museum stand, and then they do the food battle.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Very funny.
I won't make a hole in my sock.
Oh my. Is that from the trip?
I mean, I just put them on today.
Oh wow. Let's do... I think this is kind of like around this level. A tier, still below Big Pink Loser.
What's Big Pink Loser?
It's when Patrick can't get an award.
Oh gosh.
Big Pink Loser has been a very solid mid-A.
I think our battery ran out.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it was funny. I was watching it when the battery ran out last time, but I was driving. So I noticed it, but I couldn't tell you.
Alright, I put the battery in the wrong side. So how long the stream goes is a good question.
It just is.
It just is. I mean, like, we still have plenty to go through. I'm gonna try to speed run through and see, am I still in focus? Not quite.
Nope.
Okay. Perfect, thank you. Yes, got the camera. Third one. Thank you, hon. Honestly, as long as this is, I have no idea if this is even possible to be edited into a video now. Like, I thought it might have been.
Why not?
There's just, like, there's so much. Like, we've been streaming for...
A long time.
2 hours, 2.5 hours. It'll be very interesting to cut this down.
Well, then, let's stop. Let's stop and save the rest for next time.
Okay, we potentially could, yeah. Let's see. Let's go up to maybe, let's let a finish point be here. New Student Starfish is very good. Nightlight. Alright, we're gonna go up to...
Let's finish the ends, because we're in N, so let's finish N.
Alright, we'll finish N. So that's the top row. We're gonna do this top row, and I think we're gonna have to finish the rest of this. We'll finish the rest of this another day. Is there a save button? I know that I am logged in.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I can save. Good. Okay. Nature Pants. Nature Pants is
You know you don't have to
interesting.
scroll all the way up to go to the search thing, right?
I don't?
No.
You're watching this at 1 a.m.? Okay, good. Well, we'll let you get to sleep very soon. We're gonna have to take a break here and we'll complete this on another stream. Okay. Could you imagine if we were doing all the episodes? Like, seasons 1 through 5 is a lot of episodes. So this is when he joins nature, right? He wants to become a jellyfish.
Oh, the meme, though. The fire meme.
The fire meme? Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, All Reliable shows up. He goes naked into the fields.
Yeah.
We've got him up on top of SpongeBob. They're looking for him. They want him back. Give me my friend if I can't have you.
There's a lot of memes that came out of this episode. That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's a very memeable episode.
Yeah.
A lot of very distinctive emotions. Okay, well, we're gonna put Nature Pants.
It's a solid B.
It's a solid B. I think we'll throw it. Probably here. I find more entertainment from Nasty Patty, I think. But Nature Pants is good. Naughty Nautical Neighbors. Is this... This is the one where they're blowing bubbles in the background, and Squidward messes with them and he chokes on the fork, right? Yeah. So they're blowing bubbles. He chokes on the fork. I mean, this is just the perfect introduction to the, like, dynamics between SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. The gang's all here. I really thought that the gang's all here joke was actually when he was in the... I thought the gang's all here joke was from when he broke his butt.
It's not?
No. It's when Squidward and them, they're all having friendship competitions here. And so SpongeBob thinks that he lost it and that Patrick is winning the friendship between
What?
Squidward. And so he says, these are all my friends.
Oh, yeah, because the butt one is with the chip.
Yeah,
the
Chip,
penny, and the
Chip and
tissue.
Penny and Tissue. That's so funny. So they're trying to they're trying to fix his back. They're just overly competing to be the better friend for Squidward. Pretty entertaining. I think given time, though, there's been better dynamics, but this was a wonderful introduction to these characters all together like this. A tier, not as good as Dying for Pie. I just don't think it is. I was sleep deprived last night. That's why I had to start the stream later, which is less beneficial for you specifically.
Dude, I stayed up until 2 a.m.
Oh, wow.
It was terrible.
Let's go... You know what? It's a good episode. We're gonna go right in front of My Pretty Seahorse. New Digs and New Leaf. Don't recognize either. Oh, is that the search button there?
New digs. I feel like that was when Patrick moved somewhere.
Oh, maybe.
And I might be totally wrong.
Alright. Yeah, clocking in, doing stuff.
Is that when he lives at the Krusty Krab? No, that's not when he was late for work that one time.
No.
But he lived in the Krusty Krab.
He did.
Is it Mr. Krabs? I'm so confused.
SpongeBob moves into the Krusty Krab
yeah.
after being late for work. Okay. Really not memorable. Meh. You know what? Probably D.
Yeah.
Also, I might push I Was a Teenage Gary to F. Not sure yet. New Digs. D. Where in D? Honestly, even Chimps Ahoy is more iconic. So it's the bottom of D. New Leaf. And then we have New Student Starfish as well. New Leaf. Season 4. We have Oh, right! So Plankton is like trying to do something new and he starts the new store. We'll get the DJ SpongeBob, which is a great meme. It's like something is up. He goes to destroy everything. Fairly good. Fairly good. Gotcha, Mr. Krabs. Okay, another little rivalry episode. I'm gonna say probably C. Honestly, even like Born to Be Wild is better than this. Might be mid-C? Might be Bummer Vacation, New Leaf, and Best Frenemies. We're gonna go with that. Alright, so we have 4 more left before the end of the stream today. It is going on. We still have nearly 100 that we haven't done, so we're gonna have to complete this on a later date.
Over 100.
True.
Because you haven't done 10.
True.
since we
So
did the
it
math.
is still over 100. So New Student Starfish. Now this is a classic.
That's a. Oh my.
This is a classic.
With the noodle.
With the good noodles.
This is the S.
This is, yeah, honestly.
This is the S.
Roderick, the egg.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. S. It's not better than Just One Bite. I think it's better than Have You Seen This Snail?
I forgot that Just One Bite got put in here. Yeah, Just One Bite's amazing.
Just One Bite is so good.
Is it better than Idiot Box?
Well, I don't think Have You Seen This Snail is better than Idiot Box.
I feel like I'm deciding between these two. We're gonna say. I'm gonna put it here. No, it's better than Idiot Box. Boom, right there. Decision made. Nightlight. Nightlight's interesting. We actually get introduced to a new Mermaid Man and, Barnacle Boy villain, the moth character.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
It's fine.
It's
a
fine.
B.
yeah. It's maybe a mid B. Mrs. Puff, You're Fired, I feel like is better.
Yeah, 100%.
And we get to finish with No Weenies Allowed. So no free rides.
It. Oh, yeah.
So no free rides. Mrs. Puff passes SpongeBob just so she doesn't have to deal with him.
Yeah, that's it. And it's...
Yeah, it is. So, okay. Just passes him anyways, and then she freaks out about it, tries to steal the boat from him. Just Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah, no, this is a good one. This is the one with the balloons.
Yep, and then SpongeBob sneaks on, is like, "What, Mrs. Puff?" And then she lands in jail, because the amount of times that Mrs. Puff lands in jail is just wild.
Why?
So, maybe B or A. It's a slow episode. It's good and funny, but honestly, I think it's high B. I think it goes like behind Nature Pants even. A little bit tough on it, but I have to be. Last one, everybody. No free rides is A tier, you say. Wow, yeah, I know you got a lot of A tier votes. No Weenies Allowed. Classic episode. It is not being allowed into the salty spittoon.
Yep.
Going to Weenie
The
Hut
mom
Jr.
tattoo.
The
all
mom
the things.
tattoo. Oh my gosh. It's just the whole episode is just trying to get into the Tough and Rumble bar, and it's so great the whole time.
It very much just emulates SpongeBob.
Man, but where exactly? You know what? Top A? Is it better than Missing Identity? You know what? I think it's better
Yes.
than Missing Identity and better than Artist Unknown.
What's Artist Unknown is the one with Squidward with the marble, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's better than that.
Yeah?
I love that episode. I think it's hilarious.
I just love the getting it, the fake SpongeBobs that show up with the real hair. It's like, oh, I thought you were another guy.
Yeah.
You know what? And even better than Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is really good, but it's a special. It's longer. As an individual episode, this one has so much power, even above a special.
Gotta love that power.
And then the original Merman and Barnacle Boy, it's even better than that. It's actually really ranking up now. And I'll keep Krabs and Plankton in front of that.
It's not better than Crabs vs. Plankton.
All right, everybody. So far, we only have 5 in our S+. And I'm going to take a quick look. I wonder if anything else is even going to make it into the top. Pizza Delivery has a huge chance of doing that.
Yup.
Patty Hype. Yeah, there's some good
Texas.
episodes coming up.
Fry Cook Games.
Ooh.
Fry Cook Games.
It's going to be hard to keep the top S+ to
minimum.
just 10. But we're going to have to continue this on another day because, wow, we got a full stream length. I wasn't anticipating that. We got a really...
I knew it was gonna be.
We got a really full stream length. Yeah, I might have dug in a little too deep when we started, and I should have maybe gone a little faster.
What happens when I get home? You condense things.
Yeah. But yeah, so thank you everybody for joining us. I think if just as a reminder, I know all of you probably are subscribed because you guys are great and you're helping us grow, and we just thank you so much. But if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel because, you know, live streams, good stuff. For the next schedule upcoming, because we don't have anything scheduled yet, Let's see. What's our week looking like? What's the 18th? We've got.
Is it?
Oh wait, no. We are on the 18th.
So the 22nd is Wednesday. We don't
and
have
the 26th.
anything.
So we should be able to still. We're gonna have good. We'll be streaming Wednesday night. And we'll be streaming. So I don't have anything planned. And we could maybe workshop ideas right now. I mean, you know what I might be tempted to do is we've been talking about starting the Minecraft VR thing.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to do a good test of that technology yet. There's some programs I want to get where I can actually see the chat in VR.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I think we might do is a general VR day on Wednesday. So I might play a little Minecraft, but it won't be specifically the Bikini Bottom run. I might play a little Minecraft. I might play a couple of other VR games. It'll just be a VR night. All right. So Wednesday will be VR night. We'll test all the technology and make sure we're good to do the Minecraft playthrough. And then on Saturday morning we will actually have a real art. Or we could finish this. We might just finish this on the next Saturday morning stream.
I mean, we could also finish this on Wednesday.
We could finish this on Wednesday.
Instead of doing a game and then do an art stream on Saturday.
We'll think about that. So we've got some options. We'll post a schedule to the Discord soon. But thank you all for joining us. And without further ado, goodbye. And I hope you all have a fantastic, I'm going to not cover your face, have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.
Wait, I'm going to press the other stop streaming button.
Yeah.
So I don't have to press it twice anymore.
Yeah.